up, slept on me, trying to eat with vultures. Y'all look frail, let me feed the culture. Can't get full of the lead and coke, huh? Still sober? Y'all OD, follow me. Where the rain follow me, king. Yeah, I know the king, Martin Luther King. You ain't really gonna throne, boy, you in a dream. Wake up, y'all don't want it. Down to the white, I better put Marlo on it. And let's soon Chico Milo, homie. And if I'm scared, I guess I don't know it. Cause I'm still going still right where the heat at. And where I ain't supposed to be, that's where I be at. And I spit that shit back. Listen to the truth before the sky crack and the Lord gets back. Or somebody wants to get back and they click clack, leave your bit back, looking at this intact. Never left, but I've been back. Cross on my bit neck and I don't rap gospel, I live that. But I'm nothing but a gimmick. You see me in the club, funny, you was in it. Skip a cosign, shout out to the homie Kendrick. And all I hear is crickets when I run into the critics. Oh well, show tells me a lot when they tell me to rock. Keep my eyebrows raised, smell what I'm cooking. And the sales may drop, yeah, the meal may stop. But they ask for the truth, yeah, I'm a dork. They like, how you do that now? Sound kinda nice, boy, who that down? Is everything real good, true and fair? But you probably wouldn't listen if you knew that down. If you knew that down.
The heart beats just a little faster right now, doesn't it? As they stand alone right now. No cornermen. They're just ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing can.
Keep your hands and keep your chins up. It's the one that only goes through the shadow in the front. And hope y'all having a blessed night. Blessed night. Hold on 1 second. Of course, I got to check my audio real quick, like always. Hold on. Is the audio good? Hold on. Is my audio on? How come I don't hear nothing? How come I don't hear nothing? Hold on. Is my audio on? Is my audio on? Is my audio on, bro? Why don't I hear nothing? Hold on. Settings. Move over to settings. Change that. Turn audio off. Hit mute. Oh, there it go. There it goes. My bad. My bad. That's why I hate not being ready, bro. Hope y'all having a blessed day. Keep your hands and keep your chin tucked. It's the one that only goes with the shadow in the front. I think I said that already. And what's going on, Tycho? Hey, yo, Tycho, I was laughing, my guy, bro. You funny as hell. Yo, so yesterday, because you know I haven't been on for a while, right? So, you know, I wasn't paying attention to what people was writing in the comments. And sometimes I go back in my lives and I look and see what people say. What's going on, HOD? Tycho, you funny as fuck, bro. You funny. Yo, tell me I'm not going back to my live and I'm just, because you know how you go back to like just check and see if everything's all right. I go back to my live yesterday and I'm watching, and you know how you see people like, yo, how you doing? Or like, yo, what happened, Ghost? Like, where you been, Shadow, right? And I'm reading and Tycho, I look back and Tycho goes, yo, glad to see you okay, bro. Like, I thought, I thought they'd no, you said something like, I thought they mistaken you for a Mexican and deported you or some shit like that. Like, bro, you stupid, bro. Come on, man. I mean, it's funny as hell that you say that though, because there's this guy that always thinks I'm Mexican. I don't look, y'all know half of y'all Mexican. I don't give a fuck about that, but you know, it's like a Jamaican calling a Jamaican a Haitian. They don't like that. You go ahead and call a Chinese person Japanese. Go ahead. Next time you see him, say, hey, yo, hey, what's up? They get mad. So this guy always thinks I'm Mexican, and I get mad. I get mad because he thinks I'm not a citizen, and that should be upsetting me, bro, for some reason. It shouldn't really. I shouldn't care what somebody else thinks, but this shit gets me mad, bro. I'm looking at him like, nah, motherfucker, I was born here. Probably more American than you. Shit. You can't hear me when I say my audio on. Yeah, you funny, bro. So listen, bro. Yo, but seriously, my audio is okay, right? Because hold on. Now you got me thinking. Okay. Because man, ever since I've hooked up this new yo, don't do that, bro. Don't Don. Nah, don't do that, bro. I got OCD too. I'll fuck around and start looking up Guatemalans and shit to see if I look. I probably do. Who knows, bro? Yeah, not like we all look the same, you know. You do. You know who looks a lot alike? Tell me, y'all on the East Coast or no? Peruvians. A lot of Peruvians look the same. They have their hair. At least the Peruvians I grew up with. They all got like stringy hair and it curves. It's weird. But maybe it's just that part of the world of certain type of Peruvians. But I swear, their whole family looked the same, bro. But anyway, did y'all see the workouts, man? Did you guys see the workouts? Bro, you know what's hilarious to me? I ain't gonna lie. Like, David Benavidez, to me, now, mind you, I'm looking on the outside in as a boxing fan, but he's intimidating, bro. He's intimidating. To me, he's intimidating. I mean, he's a tall guy, you know. He's big, he throws a lot of punches, you know, and he talks a lot of shit. You know, he's like, hey, you know, I'll break your jaw, this and that. You know how David Benavidez talks, bro. Like, he talks like real, like he gonna kill you type shit, right? And I'm laughing because, bro, David Morrell looks like he just doesn't care at all. At all. And you think I don't know, bro. I'll tell you what. He looked dialed in, bro. I'll tell you that much. He looks dialed in. He looked like he's ready to fight. I'll tell you that. You know what? I'll say this. Like the main reason why I even went live today, because I wasn't gonna go live today. I was gonna go live tomorrow. But the reason why I went live is because I'm actually getting a little nervous for David Morrell. He looks a little bit too relaxed to me, bro. Yeah, a little bit. Like, this is the biggest fight of both of you. Like, in my opinion, it's the biggest fight in both of y'all career. David looks super dialed in. Like, did you see how he came in the ring? I got it clipped anyway. Did you see how he came in the ring? Like, bro, he came in like he ready to fight now. And Morrell, once again, was just like, whatever. Morrell came in, was all laid back, talking to the chick. Who is that chick, by the way? But anyway, she's asking him questions, and Morrell's like, you know, I can't lose, you know, but just real mellow and shit. Then David Benavidez comes in like, just like he's just crazy, bro. He look like he want to fight now, bro. He looks mad, he looks irritated, but he looks dialed in, bro. And you know, I was reading not that the articles, not like the boxing articles matter, bro, because a lot of them are biased as hell, like Boxing News 24 and a couple of other ones. They're real at least to me they are when you read them. But it's still informative. You know, it's boxing news, it's boxing articles, you know. But I've read like 3 so far. And mind you, these are their opinions and they are biased. Some of them be saying some crazy stuff, but like 3 of them so far think that David Benavidez is he's too arrogant. Like, it's gonna backfire. You know, eventually, put IQ aside, put ring IQ aside, put intelligence aside. Eventually, that type of attitude somebody's gonna have your number. When you're so used to bullying people, bro, in the ring, especially in the ring, we've seen this shit time before, bro, time and time again. Have we not? Have we not seen the dude that looks like he's just running through people, powerful as hell, like a bully, and then he meets somebody that just is not fazed by him, is not getting hurt by him. Like, we've seen this shit time and time again. And a lot of times they fold. More than likely, more than half of the times, the dude that he folds. I remember when shit, man, I forgot how old I was. I forgot what fight I was watching, bro. Who was I watching? And for the first time I saw the dude he wasn't being fazed at all. And it's just interesting to see because, like, David Benavidez, to me, The only time we've seen him dropped or hurt, I don't even know if he was hurt. In that Graville fight, I don't even know if he was hurt. That was a long time ago. We're talking years now, right? We're talking years now. It was a flash knockdown. It wasn't like he was really hurt. And he's evolved since then. But he looks dialed in, bro. He looks dialed in. Yeah, he doesn't, bro. Almost like too much though. Like I like the fact he's not like, bro, I like that. I like that he's not bothered by this guy, you know, because like a lot of people get intimidated by David Benavidez. Bro, it's the way he talks too. He doesn't talk like you're a normal fighter. I mean, every damn sentence, he's like, I'm going to break your jaw. I'm going to put you in the hospital. You know why I don't think that shit phases David Morrell? Because he's actually put people in the hospital. He actually put a dude in a coma. So I remember the interview where, was it with Ariel Helwani? I think I was showing it yesterday. And David Benavidez is on there like, bro, watch. You keep smiling. He's like that. He's like, you keep smiling. I'm going to break your jaw. You keep smiling. And Morrell just kept smiling. Like, come on, bro, stop it. Like, you don't scare me, bro. And then today I'm watching him and I'm like, damn, Morrell looks really calm. Like, I don't know. Like, look, let's take a look at it. You tell me. It's like night and day. But David Benavidez looks ready mentally. I don't know how he is physically, but mentally, this kid looked like he ready to fight tonight. Not in 3 days, like tonight. This motherfucker, he looks mad. He looks frustrated. He looks like and did you see what he said when he got in the ring too? So when he got in the ring, right away, he's like, y'all came to see a workout, right? You came to see a workout. And he started hitting the pads real fast and shit. And it's like the total opposite of Morrell. Well, Morrell was just like, I'm not going to lose. I can't lose. But he was more just like chill. And let's, yeah, he looks mad, doesn't he, bro? Look here. Hold on. Let me put it up here. So this is all condensed. I took a little bit of the couple of fighters. Not a lot was going on. It was the average workout, media workout. I wouldn't say it was anything crazy. Oh, you know how like just looking at people shadow boxing and stuff. I think Pitbull's gonna have a hard time. I think Pitbull's gonna have a hard time. The dude that Pitbull is fighting looks, now it's just shadow boxing, but still, like, I'm looking at Pitbull, bro. He looks like he doesn't look. Just look. It's funny. It's funny. He looks like he doesn't even know how to fight when he's shadow boxing. He doesn't even know. His shadow boxing looks horrible. Like if you was to look at Pitbull shadow boxing, you'd probably be like, this guy can't fight at all. And then you get in the ring and realize, you know, he's got power. But hold on one second. Let's take a look at this real quick. Hold on. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. So where is it at? I know I uploaded it. Here it is right here. Hold on. Let me take this out the way. And let's play it right here.
Time for talking is done. Jesus Ramos, he said that he's going to knock me out, huh? Well, it seems like he's a little cocky. He's getting a little bit too cocky, if you ask me.
I feel like I'm just a better man overall. I'm more intelligent in the ring. I have a lot more skills, better skill set than him.
Introducing Brandon, the Heartbreaker, Figueroa!
I need to win 100%. I can't lose because I have everything.
The motherfucker look ready, boy. They Benavidez ain't fucking around, bro. I give him that, bro. Like I give him that. He's exciting too, man. But Morrell just calm as hell. He's like, shit, I can't lose this. I can't lose this. He almost looked like he was trying to get with the chick that was asking him questions. Like he didn't even hardly warm up. He just like was just throwing a couple. Pitbull can't shadow box for shit. Not like shadow box means anything. But I was looking at Pitbull and I was like, bro, if I never seen that little guy fight, I'd be like, who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? But the dude he's fighting looks pretty good. I don't know his background too much. Wait, what's the guy's name he's fighting? Hold on. What's the guy that Pitbull's fighting? He looks like I think Pitbull and if this is at 142, I don't think Pitbull is suited well for 140. If this is he fighting at 135 or 140? Because he lost his belt to El Rayo, and I just don't think. I mean, I think he beat Rolly, but I hate to say it, beating Rolly doesn't really mean too much. Because, and I'm not shitting on Rolly. I like Rolly, bro. I really do. I think Rolly is great for boxing. In fact, I ain't gonna lie to you. Every time Rolly fights, I pull for him. I do. So. It ain't like it's not like I don't like the kid. I think you know, I think that I think when he fought Tank, he sold that pay-per-view. He did. I always felt bad for Rolly too, because Rolly to me lost the biggest opportunity of his life. Like the first time he was gonna fight Tank, I feel like he looked like, to me, he looked ready, like more ready than he ever would have been. And I remember when he had the press conference with Tank and he had the fur on. And you remember when Tank was like, look at this motherfucker with a fur on. Remember Tank was like that? But Rolly looked dialed in. Rolly looked ready, right? Remember, Rolly was undefeated. It wasn't, he had gotten the Jackson Marinas fight. People thought that it was a robbery, but still, technically he was undefeated, right? The WBA had sanctioned the fight. Tank didn't want the fight. Tank kept saying, I don't want this fight. And Tank was irritated. And plus, we know at that time they were both under Mayweather, and Mayweather was going to sacrifice Rolly to fucking Tank. And then that chick came out. Then that girl came out and said that, you know, Rolly was doing things to her. And then Showtime pulled the plug on Rolly. They were like, well, until we find out if these allegations are true or not, unfortunately, Rolly can't fight. And they pulled him out and they put Pitbull in there. And I've always felt bad for Rolly since then, because like then it was like a month or two later, you find out the chick was lying. So then finally Pitbull fights Tank. We saw that fight. Tank hurts his hand. That's what he says. He says he hurt his hand. Didn't look too great, right? Couldn't knock out Pitbull. And then he gets the fight with Rolly. And then I'm not saying Rolly would have won. I'm just saying I felt bad for Rolly, okay? And I always pull for Rolly. And I feel like Rolly, they kind of like sacrificing this kid, bro, for real. They put that. Why does he always got to fight somebody that could seriously hurt you, bro? I mean, he fought Tank, hits really hard. He fought old man Barroso. I mean, I think a lot of us knew that he hit hard, but not like that. He got saved in that fight. Then he fought little ass Pitbull, right? Got knocked back and forth senseless throughout the whole fight. Rolly already kind of stutters. Now he's going to be fighting Ryan Garcia with hardly any defense. He looked a little bit better during the Pitbull fight, but still, I feel like they're just sacrificing Rolly at this point. But I always pull for him. But going back to Pitbull, I was watching Pitbull Shadowbox, and I'm like, man, if I never seen Pitbull before, I'd really think this guy can't fight for shit. But the guy that he's fighting looks I don't know. I feel like anybody that kind of moves a lot is gonna give Pitbull problems. I feel like anybody that's like a mover, you know, like let's say he was to fight Devin Haney. Let's just an example. Just an example. If Devin Haney doesn't get caught by him, he's gonna win every round, in my opinion. in my opinion, he would shut Pitbull out because he's gonna keep moving, and Pitbull's got that, he's like stiff, and I just feel like anybody that kind of moves and has good defense is gonna give Pitbull a lot of problems. And this guy, I was watching him shadow box, and I'm like, yeah, he looks like he's gonna give Pitbull problems. Then Rosario, what's his name? Calls himself Banana. He looks like his back is against the wall. He's basically was like, yo, it's do or die for me. And when what's his name came in the ring and they were staring at each other, I don't know if you saw that, but they were staring at each other, and the other dude kind of smiled, and Rosario kind of like they were like this. They were like halfway. They were halfway. And the dude smiled at him, and he kind of got mad and kind of stepped really, he got like kind of close to him, like, So Rosario, he's usually kind of relaxed too, but he looks upset. Everybody looks mad. Like, everybody looks mad on this card. David Benavidez, I don't know what the fuck Morrell has done to this man, but this man looks angry. Man looks angry. And he looks like he could fight right now. And Morrell just looks really laid back for a person this is the biggest fight of his career by far. By far. And his biggest test. Both of them. Both of them. Hands down. And Morrell just looks like, bro, I told you yesterday, bro, the dude was in his car. They showed 2 videos of David Benavidez, like they were like showing them like what they were doing that day. It was like a little video of David and then David Benavidez, and then they'll switch over to Morrell on the same day, kind of like showing you what they're doing. And David Benavidez is like, I'm gonna break his fucking jaw. I can't wait. When I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. And then they switch over to David Morrell, and he's like, buy my merch. Yeah, David Morrell t-shirt coming out. This motherfucker doesn't care at all, bro. He just like, whatever, man. You don't fucking intimidate me. You're not intimidating me. But he's just a little bit too relaxed for me, though. Yeah, I mean, what the issue with David Benavidez is like, bro, like he gets real emotional. Like I said, the only other time I ever seen him like this was when he fought Caleb Plant. And I was trying to point out yesterday, when he acted like that with Caleb Plant, when the fight happened. Now, for some reason, I don't think that's going to happen in this fight. I don't think it's going to happen. So, just to recap a little bit yesterday, if you didn't see, you guys remember this knockout, right?
Right hand that connected on place. There's another body shot now. Huge left. Puts Morrell down.
I remember that, right? Before that fight, and when Caleb Plant was with Breadman Edwards, before that fight, David Benavidez, when they with their rivalry, anytime they would talk shit to each other, the first thing he'd say is like, bro, you ain't got no power, bro. You can't hurt me, right? And then when I don't know if he was in the crowd when that happened, but when he saw that, he stopped saying that. And on the lead up on the fight, of course, he kept saying, I'm going to break your jaw. I'm going to do that. But he stopped saying to Caleb, you ain't got no power. I noticed that. Like, because he used to always say, you ain't got. And then when that happened, he kind of stopped saying that. And he just kept saying, I'm going to break your jaw. I'm going to do that. You know, running up on the car when they pulled up, when him and his wife and everything, he was still acting crazy and shit. But he had immediately stopped saying, like, you ain't got no power. I mean, obviously, when you see something like that, right? And then, like I said, I noticed, like, in that fight, he wasn't so, like, what he did with Andre. Like, Andre, believe it or not, you know, you got to give him credit for the Andre, because it's like, regardless what y'all think of him, the fact of the matter is the community, the boxing community had put that man up there, whether he won championships correctly, however you want to look at how he got those belts, or the belts that he did have or whatever. It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is this man already had a name, and people were attaching him with Canelo and walking into the press conference, and people saying Canelo didn't want to fight him, right? And Andre was undefeated, and regardless of what you think about, right, he made that guy look ordinary, bro. All right, like David Benavidez walked that man down from round 1, no respect, nothing. All right, so I give him all the credit in the world for that. And most fights that David has from round 1, to me, he shows absolutely no respect for his opponent at all. It's what I see. Normally like in the first round is a feel out round normally. And normally guys are trying to see what the other guy has, not stupid like fucking Matias, like Subriel Matias actually lets you hit him. He actually lets you hit him. Like that's the most retarded. I don't know. His coach even said that. Yeah, he likes to feel his power. Like not like that, but usually guys are more reserved in the first couple of rounds. And I mean, to me, nobody's better at doing that than Tank. Believe it or not, like Tank. I mean, Tank. Like I've said, I've been through this 1,000 times. You can go back to Tank's press conferences, at least the last 3 or 4 opponents in a row. He said the same thing to all of them. I don't know if you ever like paid attention to that. Said the same thing to all of them. Frank Martin. He didn't say it to Pitbull, but then again, Pitbull was a last-minute replacement. He said it to Rolly. He said it to Ryan. He said to all of them, like, y'all front runners, bro. Like after 3 or 4 rounds, your power is gonna fade, and then I'm gonna get that ass. I'm gonna walk you down. He said that to Frank Martin like 3 times. He said, all you got is a brick hand, meaning you got a good power shot, and that's it. And then when you go back to that fight, and in between rounds, you actually see Calvin Ford saying to Tank like, I forgot what round it was, but he's saying as soon as Tank got back to the corner, he said something like, yo, are you feeling it? Like, sort of like, are you feeling the power drain? And Tank's like, yeah, a little bit, like a couple more rounds, like 1 or 2 rounds. I feel it. And then started walking him down, and you saw what happened. Like, I think Tank's probably one of the best at doing that. But normally the first couple of rounds, a fighter is going to feel you out. He's going to, David Benavidez don't really do that. It's like a bully. But he didn't do that with he didn't do that with Caleb Plant. He was more reserved. He waited till Caleb got tired. And, of course, Caleb had knocked out Darrell prior to that, right? I don't know. Like, I'm so back and forth with this fight. Because it's like every time I think something is like David Benavidez looks really dialed in, bro. Like really, from what I saw today, he looks just really emotionally invested in this fight. Heavily emotionally invested. And I don't know whether that's going to be good for him or bad for him, because these two guys are the polar opposite right now. Polar opposite. Go look at that. Go look at that workout shit. Go look at that today. And you tell me, you look at David Morrell when he's in that ring and how he's talking, and then you look at David and you tell me what you see. I see one man that's really reserved, acting like ain't nothing going on. I see one guy just real chill, real like, yeah, it is whatever, another day at the office. And I see another guy like, I'm ready to kill this motherfucker, bro. Like, if we could fight tomorrow, let's just do it tomorrow. I don't want to wait 2 days. It's like polar opposites, bro. I don't know whether that's going to be good for David Benavidez or bad. Because believe it or not, like, that shit could actually turn against you. Especially if he's... I don't know what you guys think about Benavidez Sr., but I personally, I don't know the guy. But I don't think he's like the greatest coach. Okay? I don't think he's the greatest coach in the world. Not saying he's not good. I think that he knows he's got a son in David Benavidez that is just got a lot of good attributes, right? A lot of good attributes. When you have a son that's tall like that, fast like that, got heart like that, what like a bully or whatever, like he's got a lot of good things working for him. Whereas, like, you see his brother, though, right? You see his brother, right? His brother, like, he struggles. Like, he's not running shit. Jose Benavidez is not running shit. They got him fighting dudes that I hardly the dude he's fighting coming up. I don't even know. I forgot who he's fighting, but his career didn't go so well. Although he did have an issue with his leg and got shot in his leg. But I never thought that David Benavidez Sr. was the greatest coach. All right. I wonder what would happen. What would he say if David Benavidez got dropped? We've seen coaches say some outrageous stuff, bro. We've seen Teofimo Sr. tell his son, "Hey, Papi, we're gonna go get ice cream. Hurry up!" Right? We've seen Boots' father, Bozy Ennis. We've seen him tell his son, "Yo, what are you doing? Hurry up, knock him out." Like what do you think he's trying to do, bro? What do you think your son's been trying to do? You think he's fucking been playing with him the whole time? He's been trying to knock this man out. I've seen some of these guys say some crazy shit. I've seen Bill Haney tell Devin Haney during the Loma fight, when Devin goes back to the corner and goes, "Dad, he figured me out, Dad." And he's like, "We knew this was going to happen. Remember?" And tells his son, like, "You know, we talked about this. Like, we knew you was going to start getting caught with that cat. You know, he was going to catch on and start catching you." That's how I interpreted it. Like, you know, like we talked about this. You knew Loma was going to adjust. He was going to start touching your chin. And we decided on, you know, you're going to eat that. That's what it sounded like to me, bro. The outlandish shit I've seen them say. Everybody. T.O. Sr. with the ice cream. Bozy Ennis just knocked the guy out already. Like, it's crazy to me. And I don't know, like, if David Benavidez gets dropped, like, I wonder what Benavidez Sr. is going to really do. I don't even know if he's a factor in this fight, to be honest with you. I don't know. David Benavidez looks like the type of fighter that relies on his own attributes more than he does listening to his father. But then again, I could be wrong. I do know that El Rayo felt like it wasn't a good fit for him. Now, I don't know if that was because of money. I don't know, whatever it was, but El Rayo didn't feel like Benavidez Sr. was a good fit for him. So, yeah, I mean, some of these coaches have said some crazy things. And look, bro, I'm not saying they're not good coaches. I'm saying, if you look at all the reason why I brought up Bozy Ennis, Teofimo Sr., and I brought up Bill Haney, why do you think I brought those three up? Why? Can somebody catch on to why I brought those three up? I could have brought up a lot of other coaches, by the way. I picked those three. Why do you think I picked those three? Let me see if somebody can figure it out in the chat. Why am I bringing up Bill Haney, Teofimo Sr., and Bozy Ennis? And why I think that it relates to David. They're all father and son trainers, bro. Father and son trainers. And when your son is in a fight and your son it's different. It's not the same. When you see your son getting beat up or your son getting hurt, it's not this. I'm not saying you don't care about another fighter, because a lot of trainers look at fighters like their son and shit. It's not the same, bro. Then your actual blood taking shots, looking frustrated. And I feel like a lot of times the father, he's so like, maybe they're kind of nervous and they don't know what to really say. They're just trying to calm their son down. At least that's what I see. Because I don't think Teal Sr. is a bad coach. He got Teal to where I don't think Bill Haney is horrible. I don't think any of these guys are horrible. I don't think Bozianis is horrible. You got to give them credit for what they've done. I'm just saying that I notice with the father and son trainers a lot when the son is struggling, the fathers tend to say some crazy stuff. They're like stuff that you wouldn't think you would say. You know, when Bozianis was telling Boots, go ahead, knock him out already. Like, what do you think your son has been trying to do, bro? What do you think he's been trying to do the past couple of rounds? Why don't you tell him something different? He's getting tagged up in there. That, you know what? That's what I was trying to say, Tycho. Yeah, I'm not. See, I don't want to say it like that because if I say it like that, people are gonna be, oh, what are you saying? They're not good trainers. I'm not saying that. I am saying their kids are gifted, bro. Gifted. Okay. None of us are coaches, right? None of us are coaches. But let me ask you, if you were to coach somebody, right? Who would you rather coach? Rolly Romero or David Benavidez? Who you think you got a better chance at becoming a pretty good coach? The guy that's got gifts, right? The guy that's got it together. The guy that looks like he's got shit to work on. You'd probably do a lot better with him than you would with somebody like you know, Rolly who just got strength. Yeah. You know, I don't know, man. He just looks really upset, man. Let me see something real quick. He looks really upset. And by the way, who is that woman, by the way, from the zone? Do you think she's a good I don't want to say anything. I'm not saying women shouldn't be in boxing. Caleb Plant's wife, I remember when she was very good. Very good. She was very knowledgeable. Shit. I remember Caleb Plant's wife would say shit to me that resonated with me more than like some of the announcers and other fighters. Like she knows her shit. Like she very knowledgeable. And when she would call the fights, Caleb Plant's wife, like she'd be making a lot more sense than the other guys. Like, so it ain't about her being a woman. It's just this woman is just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I know, man, I can't wait to see this fight, bro. I can't wait to see this fight. I think if it doesn't, anything can happen, but if it doesn't end by if after the fourth round that fight is still on, we're gonna see a fight of the fucking year. If somebody isn't stopped by the fourth round, we're gonna see some like Virgil Ortiz, Boachuk type shit, bro. Especially if David Morrell can weather the storm that I think David Benavidez is going to bring on him. Because like, look, I've been saying it, I'm still going to say it. Even with David looking dialed in, Benavidez, I'm still going to say it. And I still believe it. And I wholeheartedly believe it. I'm not saying he's going to lose. I do think David Benavidez is going to taste the canvas this fight. I think he's going to taste the canvas, bro, and it might be early. I'm not saying I could definitely see him coming back and winning, bro, and dominating or even dominating, but I think he's gonna taste the canvas, bro. I think he looks at Morrell. I think he knows deep down inside too. I think he knows deep down inside, Morrell ain't no fucking pushover, bro. Look at how he's acting. Look at how he's look how fucking dialed in this kid is, bro. Like, you don't believe it or not. See, you don't have to tell your opponent I respect you. You don't gotta say that to me at all. I could tell if you respect me, motherfucker. If you come in tip top shape and you looking like you ready to fight right now, oh, you respect me. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't care. And that's the shit I see from Morrell. Morrell looks like he just doesn't care at all. Because, I don't know, me, I'd be a little worried, but I'm not a fighter. David looks like he wants to fight right the fuck now. Morrell is like, hey, buy my merch. He literally was in the car the other day, like, the website will be up soon. Like, motherfucker, you got a fight coming up. What's going on, G Funky? Man, I mean, man, I'm telling you, bro, I got a bad feeling about this fight, bros. I think I like a bad feeling, like in a good way. Let me rephrase that, because for somebody take it out of, I think, bro, if this fight is still going by the 4th round, put like this, I feel more comfortable putting money if this was a bet. I don't feel like your money is safe on either one of these guys. I think it's a really, really evenly matched fight. Morrell's got more reach than this guy, but they're both around the same height, around the same age. The 15-0 amateur record that David Benavidez has, right, compared to 132 or 5 or whatever, Morrell's got a very extensive amateur record. I said yesterday, I feel like it makes up for it, because when David Benavidez was a teenager, he's training with like fucking Triple G and what was some of the other guys he was training with, bro? He was training with some champions like at an early age. I think it kind of balances itself out. And I think anyone over here saying that Morrell only got 10, 11 fights, like, bro, Morrell, he's experienced, bro. He may not be like, he ain't no fucking you know, he ain't like you know, a person with like 30 fights, obviously, or something, but he's got experience, bro. And David Benavidez, bro, there's no way on earth he doesn't know this man is a threat, man. He could talk that tough shit all he wants. He could say whatever he wants. I know as a fan that watches this shit, like y'all watch it, I know he's concerned, like, or knows that this man is a threat. The way he came in the ring and just looks, you wouldn't do that for somebody that you think is a pushover. It's Morrell that's kind of concerning to me, because Morrell should be concerned too. Both of them should be concerned, in my opinion. They both and their styles suit each other very well. Morrell is very sneaky and got power, and the man can hurt you late in the fight, bro. So even if David is winning, even if David Benavidez is winning, is round 8, is round 9, I've seen David Morrell put a man in a coma in the last fucking round. In a coma. In a fight where he actually looked like he was looking real vulnerable. And I'm watching a fight, I'm like, I ain't never seen Morrell get tagged like that. And, you know, he was getting tagged. The other guy was 14-0. He, you know, they were both undefeated, and Morrell looked like he was struggling, and that last round came around, and the moment he hurt that man and dropped him, he went like this. He went, let me show it to you again. The guy was on the ground. Morrell, when he was getting up, Morrell was like this, like, I'm about to hurt you, bro. And he put the fucking man in a coma. Hold on. So let's go David Morrell. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. All right, let me now look at him. Mind you, he was getting tagged the whole fight. I mean, I don't think he was losing, but he did look like the Dave Morrell I'm used to seeing. And then the last round comes along and he drops the guy. And when the guy's getting up, look at what he does. Hold on, let me make sure I got this up here. And that's the dude that actually did that guy retire or not? I know he was, and you know, it's kind of fucked up because this is a brutal sport. It's a brutal sport. And I just remember everybody posting the man in. I don't know how to get them pictures, bro. That's kind of messed up. You know? I don't think it's appropriate for you to go into the hospital, take a picture of somebody, and then upload that shit on the internet when the dude was on the breathing machine and everything. But the next day or 2 days afterwards, them pictures was floating around. Look at what David Morrell did to this man. And the man could hurt you late in the fight, bro. This is going to be a good fight, bro. It's going to be a good fight, bro. This is going to be a good fight, my guy. Yeah, he was giving them problems. He was giving them problems. But I mean, the point is that, you know, he could put you away late in the fight, Tycho. And the more David Benavidez pressures this man, and you know he likes to throw a lot of fast punches, fast combinations, right? The more opportunities he's giving this man to catch him, bro. The more opportunities, bro. And you could see on David Benavidez's let me see. Dude was like doing the same combination over and over. Let me see real quick. Hold on. Where is it at here? Right here. Let's go to boom. I know I just uploaded it. I literally was just hold on. Documentary screenshots. Wonder share for more. Boom. You know what? I'll just go through it this way. Media workout. Right here, put it right here, share the screen like this, go here, and Hold on 1 second. Media workout. Boom. Boom. All right, here we go right here. All right. Move this out the way. I hope he doesn't keep throwing the same combination like that, because you know, when he fought Andre, bro, he kept throwing that same right hand over and over and over. I'm telling you, bro, if Andre was more suited for 168, because I don't think he was suited for 168. I don't think Andre was ever good enough to beat David anyway. But I know he had no respect for Andre, and he kept throwing that right hand over and over and over and over and over. And you just can't do that with David Morrell. You can't, bro. You can't. That man. I think people really. I think the people that haven't seen David Morrell, I think they just look at it like, oh, I haven't seen him. You know, like you need to really watch him to understand that he's very tricky. And he's got good and he's got sneaky power, bro. Sneaky power. And I'm just telling you, bro, the way if David's doing shit like that, like trying to swarm him, gonna get caught, bro. You're gonna get caught. I got him tasting the canvas. I don't know if he's gonna lose. I got Benavidez tasting the canvas, bro. I mean, you're gonna laugh, but you know, Caleb Plant, when he was with Breadman Edwards, he did have a little power. He did. Remember the fight before he fought Caleb Plant? Caleb did that.
Right hand that connected on point. There's another body shot now. Huge left. Puts Morrell down. One punch. Good night. A left hand for Plant. Oh my.
Plant. Caleb Plant is black. If y'all didn't know, Caleb Plant is black. That's a black man. Yeah, but hold on, Tycho. But to be fair, I don't think he had ever been was Darrell ever dropped prior to that fight? I don't think so. And he fought like Badu Jack when Badu Jack was in his prime, didn't he? Didn't he fight Badu? And Badu Jack got power. He had a good chin. You got to give, I mean, Tycho, I don't know. It's like we love doing that here. I get what you're saying. But I don't think the man had ever been dropped prior to that fight. And if he did, you need to remind me. And that was a bad knockout, bro. But to your point, to your credit, who has David fought that had a lot of power? Well, that's the criticism he gets. Like even okay, so David Lemieux had power, right? But he was a blown up once. He was Benavidez was 168, and this man was literally a 160 pounder in reality, right? And it wasn't the same David Lemieux from years ago. I look at David Benavidez's record, and no, he doesn't have anybody that hits. Like that's what I mean. Morrell has got sneaky power. Sneaky power, bro. Peterson was saying, who? Peterson, who's somebody in the chat, Peterson? Or are you talking about a fighter? Who's Peterson? You need to tell me who you're talking about, brother. Peterson was saying racist things. Are you talking about a fighter or somebody in my chat? I don't. Who? Darrell was KO'd by who? He was KO'd? No, he was stopped by. No. You're talking about the David Benavidez fight with Darrell? He wasn't knocked out though, HLD. They stopped the fight. Oh, Darrell. Yes, Darrell was saying he was saying racist stuff to Caleb Plant. Yeah, he was. He was saying the same shit that Devin Haney was saying. I'll never lose to a white boy. This white boy can't knock me out. But to be fair, Darrell, I believe I saw he apologized. To be fair, Hawker, I saw an interview after he got knocked out. I don't know who it was, but he was like, "Hey, man, this is boxing. I got caught, and you know, and I think the person I asked him, like, well, you know, you kept saying he doesn't have power, and look what he did to you." And he says, "Well, no, I he's got power." It's no different than when Regis Prograis had to admit. Remember, he had to admit that Devin isn't a pillow. Remember, because I mean, what are you gonna say if Devin? He was saying the same thing. Devin, you can't hurt me, but then Devin dropped him, and then Devin seemed to rock Prograis a couple times in the fight. Devin still couldn't put him away, but still, it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, you know, he got rocked. Yeah, HLD, but you know what I mean when I say knocked out, brother. Like, come on now. I mean, unconscious, bro. Okay, how about this? A knockout where you don't beat the 10 count. Okay? Because to me, there's a difference between being unconscious and not being able to make the 10 count and in the ref stopping the fight because you either got a cut or maybe you getting overwhelmed, but you still got your bearings on you, like, or your corner throws in the towel, you know. If some people will keep fighting until they die, bro. Look at Erickson Lubin. Well, Erickson Lubin fought Fundora. You can't tell me that man don't have heart. That man would have died that night. If they didn't stop that fight, he would have died that night. Yeah, he does, bro. He has a lot to overcome, bro. He does. And look, that's the whole thing. Like, I feel like David Benavidez knows, bro. I think he knows. Like, you don't have to say, "Oh, I respect you," to like know that somebody respects you. Like, he's dialed in, he's in good shape. He looks like he's in good shape. And he's been pissed off the whole damn he's been saying some weird stuff, man. He's been saying some weird stuff too. When he was he's been saying things to the like it's like little things was bothering him. And he got mad that Morrell was nice to him, sort of nice to him when I guess people wasn't around, or I don't know, he tweeted happy birthday or some shit. And then when they got in front of the cameras, because they're promoting a fight, bro. You're promoting a fight. Like, come on now. He got all mad and was like, this motherfucker was just saying happy birthday to me, or didn't say happy birthday or whatever. Like, he was bothered by it. I'm like, bro, what do you care about that for? Yeah, the last time I saw him like this was with Caleb Plant. And it's a 4-inch reach advantage. You know, I just but I just, it's really, like I said, I mean, if I had to bet smart money, I would go with Benavidez. Just, I don't know, man. It's kind of even to me, man. It's kind of even. It is, bro. I just can't wait to see this fight, bro. I really can't wait to see this fight. I know that if the shit goes past 4, we get in fight of the year, guaranteed. If the shit goes past 4, we get in fight of the year. Because Morrell got power all the way to the end of the fight, bro. And David's going to try to overwhelm him. I got David Benavidez tasting the canvas, bro. He's going to taste the canvas, I think. I don't know if he's going to get knocked out, but I just think he's going to be real aggressive. I think he's going to get to a point where he's going to try to bully Morrell. And that's where he's going to, what they say, fuck around and find out. I've never seen Caleb Plant fight at 175, so I don't even know how to answer that. By the way, what happened to the dude? I want to see him fight again, McCumbee. Bro, he don't came right out the trailer park, bro. That dude done pulled up in the trailer park. He had dip in his mouth and everything. Bro, he the first person I seen with dip go on a weigh in. Was spitting and shit, like just had dip in his mouth, bro. And he had power too. And McCumbee, he hurt Plant a couple times in that fight, bro. But listen, Plant, you know, to be fair, bro, Plant is, I think Plant's a good fighter, bro. I think he's a good fighter. I think he's really good. I actually think he's better after the loss with Canelo. I don't know. He seems more, all right. He seems more exciting. Does he not? How many fights has he had since losing to Canelo? Plant. But his last fight was exciting. That McCumbee fight was exciting, bro. Now, a lot of it had to do with McCumbee, but you always know with Caleb Plant, you're getting a good lead up to the fight too. You know when Caleb Plant is at the press conference, because for some reason, now I think some of it has to do with Caleb, but for some reason, Caleb always gets into some shit, bro. I mean, Berlanga and Canelo were gonna, he wasn't even fighting. He literally was in the crowd. And Berlanga started talking shit to him. And you saw the altercation with him and Berlanga. To be fair, Caleb Plant did start that altercation when they were outside. It's echoing. Maybe it's your Wi-Fi, brother. Which Charlo? Jamal? I don't even know if Jamal's gonna fight anymore, bro. I don't even know if Jamal's gonna fight anymore. Where are they? Jamal got that payday, and that's it. Jamal got that payday, beat up on a woman, and we haven't seen him since. You know, you know what I am interested in? I am interested in how they're gonna weigh in. I'm interested. I want to know if Morrell or David is gonna struggle to make weight. Yo, David Benavidez, when they first announced this fight, bro, you remember when they stood next to each other? Like, he was real chunky. Like, he looked like he was at least 200, bro. Not that's like when they first did the first face off, you saw how big David was, right? Like, he was real heavy, bro. Like David's a chunky boy. You know, I've never seen David with like defined muscles or anything like that. He just trims off the fat, gets on the scale, makes weight, goes back to being chunky. And the looks are deceiving too, because you would think somebody that looks like that isn't that quick. He's fast. He's fast. You messed up, HOD. Who? David Benavidez? You know when David Benavidez don't like you because he says, "I'm gonna break your fucking jaw." That's his favorite line. "I'm gonna break your fucking jaw. I'm gonna put you in the hospital, bitch. You watch." That's his favorite line he loves to say. That's if he doesn't really like you. When he's not like that, in any other fight that I've seen him, he's like, you know, he's confident as hell, but he ain't like how he was with Plant and Morrell. Like, he didn't like Plant. He definitely don't like Morrell, bro. He might even dislike Morrell more than Plant at that time. He might even not like Morrell even more. I mean, they can't even have any type of interview at all. Like there's been 3 or 4, and every single time they've had them talking, they couldn't even get them to stop talking to. Like, you couldn't be a mediator between these two. You know, normally when two guys are fighting, you know, he says he talks, then he talks, and like the ones I've seen when they were online together, like they literally would just, the dude that's doing the interviewing, there's always a point where he's like, "Ah, fuck it, you know, just go ahead, bro," and they just start going back, and it's usually David Benavidez. It's usually he's upset. Like, to me, I think, and I've been saying it from what I see, I think he's bothered at the fact, like, this is what it looks like to me. Like, I could be wrong, but it looks like David Benavidez is like, okay, this is a very important fight. He's dangerous. I need to be on my A game, right? I'm a prove myself. And then he looks at Morrell, and he doesn't see that same energy. Like, he looks at Morrell, and Morrell is like, "It's another day at the office for me, bro. You just a regular dude to me." And I don't think he likes that. I don't think David Benavidez likes that. I think he feels disrespected by that. I mean, the one interview I saw, look at the Ariel Helwani interview. Morrell starts laughing, and David got mad. He got mad. He said, "Keep laughing." And then he kept laughing. He said, "Keep laughing. I'm gonna break your fucking jaw. You ain't gonna be laughing." And he kept laughing, and he just got more mad and more mad and more mad. So I don't know, but that shit could work against him though, especially with the type of style that David Benavidez has. Like, bro, he looks like a type of fighter that fights off emotion. Like, you know who else is like that too? Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz is another fighter that I feel like fights off a lot of emotion. You drop Virgil Ortiz, right? If you drop him, he gets up angry. He's like real angry now. He's like, you fuck around, you made him more hyper now. He's it's one of the things I feel like Virgil Ortiz needs to work on. You're throwing every punch at like 100%, bro. Every punch you're throwing, bro, is full force, 100%. Like, ease off a little bit, bro. Like, that's the issue I see with Virgil Ortiz. But it makes for an exciting fight, bro. It makes for a real exciting fight. You know, and you know, that's why I was kind of upset with the whole Boots thing, because like it was kind of disappointing. It's kind of disappointing. I was waiting for that fight, bro. Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up. So they were doing an interview, and Benavidez, he's just fucking mad. He's just mad. He's like, keep laughing, pussy. And Morrell just kept laughing. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I was laughing, bro. Morrell was in the car. And they show Benavidez. Benavidez like, I'm gonna watch. Y'all watch what I do to this man. They flip the camera over to Morrell, and Morrell's like, my merch goes up tomorrow. He's like, buy my t-shirt. And I'm like, this motherfucker don't even care he's fighting, bro. You don't even care. This guy, bro. Funny as hell. What was it? The Ariel Helwani interview? Yeah. Look, this shit don't bro, like he can't even get these two to just chill. He can't even get them to be like, yo, can y'all shut the fuck up and let me ask a question, bro? He can't even get them to do that. And it's mainly David Benavidez, bro. He just doesn't like this man at all. I can't wait to see this fight, bro. I can't wait to see this shit, bro.
Hold on, Bill, before you get started, it's funny because he has so much stuff to say before the press conference, all this and that I'm a RoboCop, that he's gonna knock me out, that I don't have nothing. But now look at him, he's scared, he don't have shit to say. What's up with all that you were saying? How come you're not saying all that now? He's there, you can't even talk, he's all freaking, he's all nervous.
Bro, the interview didn't start, David. That's why. As soon as they hit live, he's like, what? You ain't got nothing to say, do you? Motherfucker, it didn't even start, David. Chill. Fucking David Benavidez is crazy, bro. This motherfucker's on coke again, bro. He acting like Conor McGregor over this. Man, this shit is funny.
Bro, you just saying, bro, you had the robocall, man, you had the robocall. You know what I mean? You had the robocall. This is my fault. You don't have nothing, bro. This is my fault.
I'm gonna beat the shit out.
This is my fault. You don't have nothing. This is my fault. You know.
Morrell says, it ain't my fault. You ain't got nothing. Basically saying, it ain't my fault. That's why he's getting mad. Morrell's like, it ain't my fault. You ain't got nothing for me to be afraid of. It's basically what he's telling him to his face. Like, it ain't my fault.
This is my fault. You know nothing. This is my fault. You know nothing, man.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. There's 3 weeks left to the fight. 3 weeks left to the fight. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing.
Bro, I don't care, man. I'm ready for fight tomorrow. I don't care. I'm ready for fight tomorrow. I don't care, bro. I don't care, bro.
Yeah, Morrell don't give two fucks about this. I'm telling you, bro, this shit's gonna be fire, bro. David Benavidez is mad because this kid is not intimidated by him, bro. And he's used to people being intimidated by him. He's used to being the bully. He's used to saying, I'm gonna break your jaw, and the dude, like, getting all irritated. And Morrell's like, bro, you ain't got nothing for me, bro. You don't scare me, bro. And he's over here promoting his merch and his t-shirts and shit. And David's like, I'm gonna break your jaw and everything. I'm telling you, David might get so damn emotional, he might fuck around and get caught, bro. Why is he calling him RoboCop? Why is Morrell call? I'm trying to understand the joke there. Like, what is he trying to say? I'm just thinking of RoboCop because I was playing. It came out. The RoboCop is out on PC, and I'm laughing. I'm laughing because the shit looks just like the movie. The dude Murphy with the bald head in the front, and he's walking stiff as hell. And he's like, drop it. Drop it. Why is he calling him RoboCop, though? I don't understand. Like, why does he think David's RoboCop? Because he's not slow, though, Jose. He's not slow. David Benavidez is not slow. He's not slow. He's fast. You don't think do you think David Benavidez is slow? I know Morrell is saying that, but do you think, come on, for a chunky kid, like he's pretty fast. Like, in fact, I ain't gonna lie. If I saw David Benavidez and I ain't never seen him fight before, and I looked at his stature, and you were to ask me, hey, how do you think he looks in the ring? I would be like, oh, he's slow as fuck. But that's not how he is in the ring, my guy. And what crazy, bro, I'm just laughing because, yo, like, I'm a little bit concerned, like, with, look, I'm going to be honest with you, bro, okay? I know I didn't say it all month. Well, you haven't seen me all month. I know I haven't said it, so I'll say it right now, okay? I'm kind of pulling for Morrell, bro. All right? Kind of pulling for him. And I'm a little bit concerned with him as well. Because he just looks too relaxed. Like, bro, you need to be concerned too now. Come on now. I know you got power. I know you're confident. David Benavidez is a problem, bro. Like, come on now. Like, stop acting like he's up there like, it ain't my fault you have nothing. Like, these fucking Cubans, bro. He's like, man, I'm telling you, bro. There's a Cuban and a Mexican too, so this shit is a recipe for fireworks out this motherfucker, bro. This shit is fucking gonna be hilarious. Hold on one second. Let me see.
How does that feel? How do you feel that you're making less money than your manager? How does that feel?
Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to say real quick. Another reason why I feel like David Benavidez is really bothered by this kid is because he's saying things like, to me, like, doesn't even matter. And when was the last time you seen David? When was the last time you seen David Benavidez before a fight, before actually getting in the ring with somebody? When was the last time you seen this kid say to his opponent, I heard you use steroids? When was the, like, why are you saying that? Like, what are you implying? Like, because you know why I don't like that? You know why I don't like that? I don't like that because it's almost like you're planting excuses. Like, I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like it when fighters go, oh, well, you know, I'm going into this fight. I already got a shoulder injury, you know? Nah. I don't want to hear that. Why? So you could say right after the fight, oh, he didn't get me when I was 100%. I don't want to hear that, bro. So when you say like, oh, you ain't never heard me being accused of taking steroids, like, what are you saying, Dave? Like, why are you saying that, bro? Why? I ain't never see you say that with nobody else, bro. Why are you saying that to David Morrell? And if it is true, since everybody wants to be on this whole gung-ho, you know, steroids is dangerous and all types of shit, then why are you fighting them then? Why are you fighting somebody that you think is taking steroids, bro? It's just like, I don't want to, bro. I don't want to hear no excuses from either one of these guys, in fact. Neither one. Neither one. And I have a feeling the loser is going to make mad excuses, bro. I got to feel, it doesn't matter which one. Morrell, Benavidez, I think we're going to hear a lot of excuses, bro. I don't want to hear nothing. Is there a rematch clause for this fight? There should be. I mean, when I say there should be, not saying there should be in the I mean, as a boxing fan, there should be, bro. We should be getting a 1, 2, and 3 of this shit. I don't even gotta watch the fight to tell you we need a fucking trilogy with these guys. There's no rematch clause. Yeah, we're gonna get some excuses, bro. We're gonna get some excuses. One of these guys is gonna make a lot of fucking excuses, bro. I don't want to hear from either one of these guys, but damn, bro, I wish there was a rematch clause, bro. I'm telling you, bro, if it goes past round 4, we're in for fight of the year, bro. Fight of the year. And I'm confident with not betting my money on either one of these guys, but if I had to bet money on anything, it'd be 2 things. I'm not confident betting any money for anybody being a winner because I feel like it's such an even fight to me. That's just me. I feel like anything could happen in this fight. But if I was to put money down on something that I could I would feel comfortable, like guaranteeing, number one is if it goes past 4, we gonna get fight of the year. And another thing I would bet money on is David Benavidez is gonna taste the canvas. Not knocked out. But I really, you know what? Morrell might hit the canvas, but if I was to pick, I think David Benavidez, I just could, because I feel like he's not, I don't think he's, I agree with Tycho. I don't think David Benavidez has fought anybody with sneaky power like Morrell. I'm trying to think right now, and even like David Lemieux was like a 160 pounder, bro. Like Tyrone Davis, a little bit of power, right? Ronald Ellis, Rashidi Ellis's brother, I think it is, right? The dude that trained with Canelo. I don't think he's got a lot of power. Caleb Plant had that devastating knockout against Anthony Morrell. Durrell. I don't think he's fought any, but bro, both of these guys is this the toughest test by far. But like I said, though, the difference is when I saw Morrell struggling in his fight against a guy that was undefeated, against a guy that was 14-0, and I saw Morrell getting touched up. The difference was in the last round. As soon as he hurt that guy, he hopped on him and he got him out of there ASAP. Like, David Morrell don't play if he hurts you, bro. If he hurts you, he's not. If he drops David, bro, if he drops David Benavidez, he's not going to sit there and be like, oh, let me set it up again. He's going to hop on him quick, bro. Real quick.
Okay.
This is the fight you're making the most money. And
in 3 weeks, you can do a change nothing.
Getting more money.
In 3 weeks, you can do a change nothing.
Get out, you watch. They're all going to cash out. Nobody's going to be behind you.
Bro, you don't have power, bro. You don't have power.
Right. It's on.
It's power, man.
You can do that.
Morrell telling him he's got no power, bro. I don't know, man. He might be. I hope he ain't sleeping on David Benavidez, bro.
You don't have power.
You can do that. I'm gonna retire that. You know, nothing. Stop saying all this.
That's it. I'm gonna beat the shit out you.
You saw David Morrell try to imitate David Benavidez. Look.
I'm gonna retire that. You know, nothing. Stop saying all this.
That's it.
Bro, he a fool, bro.
This is actually
this man is a fool.
Bullshit. You know,
that's exactly what I'm doing.
Look, he basically tried to say, look, he said, hold on. He said, everything is this, David.
TGB promotion.
Hold on. Here we go. So this is what they. Oh man, this is funny as hell, bro. So let me hear. Okay. Here's what Morrell is saying.
Bullshit, bro. Bullshit. You know, power.
I'm gonna retire that. You know, nothing.
He's referring to this. Oh my God. Oh man. This shit is hilarious, bro. Somebody's getting knocked the fuck. Yo, this shit is too funny, bro. Morrell's a fool, bro. He said, man, everything. Yo, I think that's why David's mad, bro. David mad as fuck. David Benavidez is mad as fuck, bro. Oh man, that shit is hilarious, bro. And then when Morrell got to the ring today, he looked like he was trying to like kick it to the girl, the woman, right? Like she's like, it just seems like they're not on the same page, bro. It's like they're not. It's like Morrell does not give a fuck about anything David Benavidez is gonna do, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, bro. I don't know. Like as a person that's like kind of pulling for Morrell, it kind of bothers me a little bit because David Benavidez, bro, like, bro, he's not like a normal motherfucker. Like to me, he ain't a normal. Like, bro, he's a dangerous motherfucker, bro. Like, you should be taking that a little bit serious, Morrell. Like, he just does not seem phased at fucking all. Nothing. One guy like, I'm gonna break your jaw. The other dude like, buy my merch. Yeah, my t-shirt's coming out tomorrow. All you do is like, what the fuck are we doing here, bro? Hey, you know what, man? You know what? Hey, shit. He's always like that. Hey, does somebody want to come on and say something, bro, about this, bro? Like, I mean, is he always like that? I don't know. Is he always like that, bro? Like, oh, bro, bro, let me tell you, bro. It back hands down. If I like I said, I don't have money on a winner because I don't think that your money is safe. But I tell you, it's gonna be a banger, bro. This should go past 4 hands down. If it ain't, I will go live and say I don't know shit about boxing, bro. This shit, if it goes past 4, and the reason why I say 4 is because there is a possibility one of these guys might get blown out, bro. Like, this is boxing, bro. This is boxing. And I think after round 4 is gonna pick up because Morrell, like I said, he got power to late in the fight, bro. He put a dude in a coma in the last round, bro. And David got a ticker on him. He's got stamina. And I just think the longer this fight goes on, we're gonna see who's got what in this fight, bro. Somebody's gonna be, I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna get to a point where we're gonna be like, yo, now we're gonna see what you made out of, bro. Now we're gonna see what the fuck you made out of. The longer this fight goes, it ain't good for both of them. They both might end up in the hospital out this motherfucker. What's up, HOD?
What's going on, man? You got no power, man. All you got is that. That's all you got, man.
Hey, that shit is hilarious, bro.
That's all you got, man. Forget about it, man. I come from Cuba, man. You know what I mean? I come from Cuba. Yo, man, I got to deal with Castro, man. You know what I mean? I got to deal with Castro.
Oh, who did you pick for this fight again?
Morrell, man. The fuck you mean, man? Who I pick,
I ain't gonna lie, like, I kind of want more. Like, bro, I don't hate David Benavidez at all. Like, this whole, like, when it comes to Canelo, let me make it clear, like, I don't have I'm not a huge, like, Canelo, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, like, hype. I just defend, it seems like I defend him a lot because I feel like people want to shame fighters with other fighters that ain't really done much, but that's a different story. But, like, I like David Benavidez too, bro. But I don't know, like, I kind of want Morrell. I feel like Morrell, number one, I don't know what the odds are in this fight.
It's a 50-50. It's basically like 195 to 1. It goes both ways, about 50-50.
Is this the actual, like, Vegas odds and shit?
Oh no, damn! I'm repeating what you put up on there, bro. You put the odds on this.
Oh yeah, I did. I put the odds in the description. Yeah.
Yeah, and from what I'm looking at, from what you put up, it's a 50-50 fight. It's 245 plus 195.
Well, the odds that I got, I went, okay, so then, yeah, those are the odds, because what I did was, before I went to the description, now I know what you're talking about, because you're like, what are you talking about? You put it up there. I went to the, before
I saw the odds, and I'm like, yeah, Morrell, I saw from you.
Yeah. Well, because when I was making my thumbnail, I went to Benavidez and Morrell to look at the card, right? To look at the card. And when I clicked on it, the odds was on there. So I was like, let me just highlight this shit and throw it in the info, the description box. So I didn't look at it though. It's 50-50.
Yeah, I mean, you consider minus 245 to plus 195. That's very close. I mean, there's
Morrell is the underdog, ain't he?
Morrell is the underdog by just You know what I mean?
I'm kind of pulling for Morrell. I kind of am. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. There's something more about. I'm not saying that I like one guy over the other. That's who they are or whatever. But as far as the way this boxing has gone and shit, I've never been a big. I've never been big on Benavidez.
Why?
I never have. I don't. I think he's just been a weight bully, and he proved it in his last fight. And that's just how I see it, man. And
Well,
I mean,
okay. Well, let me. All right. So you know what? I see this a lot. Apparently, like I hear this a lot from people that they're just like two different types of like like the way that people look at David Benavidez. I usually see either two ways. Like I see a motherfucker that thinks like, yo, he the next best thing. Ain't nobody fucking with him. Canelo running this and that. And then it's either that or I see, nah, this dude a weight bully. You know,
he's a weight bully, man. And now he's gonna finally face someone who's as young as him, as big as him, and I think as you know, with his own intangibles, as talented as him. So I got Morrell. That's what I got.
I just think it's hilarious that that the man. I mean, you don't think he's a little bit too relaxed though?
No, man. Is that you know? This is when these fighters who come from, you know, they come out, bro. When you got fighters that are coming out of these poor fucking countries.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cuba. Right. This
Right.
is normal to him. Yeah.
Same thing with look, man. You ever see Illuminati's Stanionis talk? He's very chill, bro. And if you see like Khabib, chill, man. Nothing is like, you know, they're like, yeah, okay, but I'm gonna kick your ass.
But I mean, well, I was looking at yesterday when I was looking at the amateur records, right? But I still think that the amateurs, like, I still think it means something. Like 130-2 versus David Benavidez 15-0. But then again, David was training to be fair, bro. That's like, to me, that's an equivalent of Shakur training with Bud, training, you know, getting tips off of fucking, you know, training with Keyshawn or Andre Ward and shit like that shit is valuable.
It helps. It definitely helps. But
right.
But
so who was David? David.
The thing is, Cuba, you know, it's one of those rare nations that when it comes to the Olympic programming, they're on a different level. And their training is on a different level, and that's why they've been so successful. So it's not the same as anywhere else, and so it's, you know, Cuba boxing, it's different. It's different, and then you know, but this guy now has been, you know, he got here before he got too old, because a lot of them get here when they get older.
I know in 2017 he was like he was named like the best boxer in Cuban like the youths over there in Cuba. And then he also won a tournament over, I think it was like in India or international, whatever. So Morrell, he's like came out on top on somebody. Now these wasn't like the Olympics and shit, but still, it is a lot of experience.
No,
bro.
It's the same grueling process of going to the Olympics. That's what they were training him for.
Yeah,
you know, before he defected.
Man.
So no, I got Morrell, man. Ain't no ifs, questions about it for me. It's Morrell, and hey, let David Benavidez. But you heard, right? Canelo's walking out Morrell.
What?
Canelo's walking out Morrell.
Where'd you hear that from?
I'm gonna see with you, bro.
You fucking around, right? Yeah, I was gonna say. No, you wanna know why? Because I saw an interview earlier today, and I didn't actually see it. I saw like the title of it. I gotta find it, but I think like they asked Morrell about fighting Canelo and shit. You know, listen, I don't think either one of these guys should be talking anything other than this fight, bro. I don't like it when fighters are like, oh, well, you know, after this fight, I'm gonna do that. I'm like, bro, you ain't even getting.
Well, sometimes it's like they ask them questions, and that's different. When they ask you questions and you're trying to promote a fight, you're gonna keep on, you know, flowing with the jibber jabber of the kind. You're not gonna, no, man. I'm not folk. You know, it's hard for them not just to say I'm not talking about that. You know what I mean?
I got
but it's not like they bring it up.
I gotta see that again real quick. Hold on. Let me hold on. Let me see something real quick.
But bro, his dad is just slapping the damn pad on his.
I know. I was looking at that too.
And his father's got this cheesy smile like they doing something. Like, what are you doing, bro? You doing shit? That ain't no Mayweather pad work. What the fuck?
This shit is hilarious to me, bro.
Like, I can appreciate Tank Davis's pad work. Like, when you see Tank Davis, I'm like, okay, I can appreciate that.
Hold on. Let's see this. Hold on.
I'm gonna retire that. That's it.
He said, "You don't got nothing. Everything is."
Was this before or after the workout?
This was a couple of weeks ago. This is what I was trying to tell you. This is what I was trying to tell you last night. He's been fucking with Benavidez for a minute, bro.
Because he's diminished everything
mad. That's why he's so mad.
The aura, because there's no aura here, bro. There's no aura. That's the problem. Morrell don't see like, monstro. Bro, I don't see that, bro. He sees like what I see. A guy who overwhelms you with speed, with some of his speed and overwhelming a lot of punches. That's all he does, bro.
I'm gonna retire that.
Yeah, that shit is that's probably, bro. I should make a short out of that shit, bro. That shit is hilarious, bro.
Yo, it's funny because he did it before today's workout, bro.
Yeah. He said that shit weeks ago, though. And look, I told you, I saw another interview too where, because I was watching it. And I'm like, yo, David Benavidez is getting real upset, right? So I gotta find this other one, bro. So there's this other one where they're talking, right? And David Benavidez, they're asking him a question. And the dude that's asking him a question, he tells the guy, oh, hold on, like, stop talking, like stop. And he looks at David Morrell and he's like, stop laughing. Stop laughing. And David Morrell just kept laughing. He just kept laughing. He's like, motherfucker, he just started getting all red and shit. And then David Morrell is just like, whatever, bro. Like, he's just been fucking with him, bro.
Hey, I'm putting in the private chat a link that Tycho put up of Morrell acting like Benavidez.
Yo, he a fool though, bro. He a fool.
It's in the private chat.
I told you the other one where he was like, they was like, I'm gonna break your jaw, and then they go over to Morrell and he's like, buy my merch. I got my merch going up tomorrow. Like, fuck what that guy said.
Hey, check this out, bro. Tycho just put it in. I put it in the private chat.
Yeah, let me see. Hold on. Oh, get the fuck out of here. No, he is not. No, he is not. Are you kidding me, bro? Hold on, let me show you. Get the what? Yo, this dude is a fool, bro. Yo, Morrell is fucking nuts, bro. Hold on.
He's clowned him, and
that's why David Benavidez is so fucking mad. I'm telling you. Look,
he has no respect for him, bro.
He's got no respect for him at all. Hold on.
And not in a trolling manner, like.
Yo, this one is crazy, bro. My god!
But he's saying exactly what everybody who doesn't want to say it sees. It's the truth. He's got no power, and this is how he boxes. He's a robot. Yeah. He just comes forward.
I don't agree. I don't agree with that. Like, I don't think, like, when you say a robot, it's almost like you're saying, like, I could understand if somebody thought that maybe like somebody like Deontay Wilder's robotic, a good right hand and not so much boxing or whatever. Like, robot, like David's fast. David's quick.
He's got fast hands.
He's got fast hands. So
he's got mud feet.
Okay, his feet. Yeah. But I mean,
so he comes forward with his hands up. And that's what he did. That's what he was doing, bro. That's David Benavidez. And then he let go of his hands real quick and overwhelms you. I'm not saying that he does overwhelm a lot of fighters with that, but This guy's got, like you said, he's got what, like a 6-inch reach or something, and
he's got a 4-inch reach. He's
as big as him.
He's just as big as him. He's got power and
stronger.
He's strong. He's definitely stronger, bro. I mean, it ain't no doubt about it. Morrell got pop. Morrell got sneaky power. Morrell's got a good. He's very good at countering too. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, it's just kind of crazy. Like, David Benavidez went up there and just did the same combination like 30 times in a row. Like, it's almost, what David reminds me of? Like, he reminds me of like the typical, like, I'm not going to say Mexican, but like the typical type of like proud Latino, like trying to like intimidate you, bro. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like,
I get it.
He's got to tell you, I'm like.
But the thing is, because he's got so much more to lose, like I told you yesterday. Now, the two things I think that's going to be worrisome that could be for Morrell is obviously the experience, because regardless of what, David Benavidez has more experience.
Yeah.
2, the gas tank of David Morrell. He hasn't been tested as many fights as David has for the gas tank.
Yeah, I don't. That is kind of questionable. But one thing I think he'll be okay is because I'm banking on Morrell having power late in the fight, bro.
Which he proven that he carries it late.
Right. He carries it late, and the way David be stepping in.
Does Morrell knock out Play?
Yo, wouldn't he be fucking crazy, bro? Wouldn't it be crazy if we're watching this fight and David Benavidez is like, let's say it's the 6th round, right? Let's say it's the 6th round, and he's like taking over, and we're watching, and people are like, "Oh, here we go, man! Morrell's getting outclassed." And then, like, let's say like the 7th round, out of nowhere, clip, and just puts him out, bro. Yo, that shit, bro, that shit would be crazy.
Imagine he comes out with the same "Rock of My Baby" and then knocks him.
Yeah, oh yeah. Before he put the dude in the coma, he went like this, like,
"Rock of My Baby."
Fucked up too. And then somebody went in the damn hospital and took a picture of that dude on the damn breathing machine and put it on the internet. Man, the internet is undefeated, bro.
Well, that's the same team, man, because they know that's promotion. Disgusting promotion, but it's still.
It is disgusting though.
But it's good promotion, bro. It is. Unfortunately, that's what it is. You build that aura. Oh shit, this guy puts people in the hospital. You know what I mean? And right now, David Morrell, he's any of the intimidation aura about David Benavidez, he's clowned. He's downplayed it badly.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, bro, like I've never really okay, look, let's take Caleb Plant for instance, right? Caleb Plant, and I showed you yesterday, right? You remember? Let me show. I'll show that again because it's interesting. Because it shows to me, and that's why I'm bringing up like the whole proud Latino shit is because I've seen.
Yeah, but they're both proud Latinos, man.
Well, yeah, but it's different because Morrell is like he's showing no care in the world, bro. Like fucking David is like I'm trying to explain. I've seen people like this before in my life. It's like
Morrell is
they need to tell you. I don't know, like you, like
be happy.
Being from New York, bro. I'm just saying, New York. I've seen it's like motherfuckers want to tell you, like they need to reinforce the fact, like I'm a bad
and that's fake bravado, bro.
Right? And it's like if you a bad motherfucker, like you don't need to really fucking say it.
You really don't.
That's how people are, though. I'm saying so, but it's crazy because like that's how I know when David Benavidez is actually bothered by somebody. Because he does shit like
you don't know where I'm from, bro. I'm from New York, man. I'm from Chicago. I'm from LA, man.
Right. And when Caleb Plant, and I showed this yesterday. Let me see. Hold on. What was it called on PBC?
The what?
The behind the what was it? Was it All Access?
All Access, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is it still called that, by the way?
I don't know, man.
That was a Showtime thing, wasn't it? Hold on, let me see.
Maybe we were both confused.
Yeah, no, it was a Showtime thing. But anyway, yeah. So here we go. this is how like I knew he was bothered by fucking Caleb Plant, because he wasn't doing this with a lot of other people. And then with Caleb Plant, we already knew they had that rivalry. And it's funny that I was pointing that out. I was trying to tell you yesterday, like
gloves off is what OG Blaze is saying.
Before Caleb had knocked out Anthony Durrell in that really bad fucking knockout, right? Before he did that, when they would like talk shit to each other, David Benavidez would say to him, like, you ain't got no power, pussy. You got no power, pussy. And then when Plant did that, he stopped saying that. And then he started doing this. Is when he because if you remember, they knew if Caleb Plant got past Durrell, they were going to set up the David Benavidez fight. And I think I remember, I could have swore, I think that they had did like they were arguing beforehand or whatever. But anyway, after that fight, he stopped saying, you don't got power. And then during their fucking lead up, he was like trying to intimidate fucking Caleb Plant. When Caleb Plant pulled up with Coach Breadman Edwards, before he gets out the car, he's like, pussy, like you a dead man walking. Like here it is. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Man, March 25th, man. I came extremely hard for this. That's that. Yeah, man, watch it. You're going straight to the fight. And March 25th, you can see what's up. You can see what's up. Y'all fucking can't save me no more. We keep it. I don't got no losses. I still got more knockouts than you. Shut up. You know, I got a lot of respect for you. Don't look at me like that.
Stop acting tough, man. Not like that.
You're not like that. You're not like that. You're not like that. You better come down too. Like you ain't getting knocked out.
You should be telling them fake.
What?
You should be telling them fake statement. Stop, man.
Man, you guys let see what's up. You need to see what's up. You need to see what's up.
You're not scary. You're not scary to me.
You see, with Caleb was more like, it was different with Caleb because you could tell there was times where he was still bothering Caleb a little bit, but like, it's just different because like Morrell is sort of like, he's like playing David Benavidez, like doing the RoboCop, making fun of him, going you're like you got nothing.
And guess what? He didn't knock out Plant.
Huh?
He proved he had no power. He didn't knock out Plant.
Right, and another thing, and this is
Morrell knocks out Plant.
This is what's interesting is because, so let's take the Andre fight for instance, right? David Benavidez from round one, no respect for Andre. And what's crazy is, like in the first round, usually fighters, they kind of see what each other got and shit. No respect. Absolutely not. He walked, bro. He walked through Andre, bro. Like he walked through that man, bro, from like round one. And there was like, I think at the end of like round one or round two, Andre fires off like a 10 punch combination real quick. And David just like looked at him like, are you serious? Like he walked right through the motherfucker, bro. Mm-hmm. And he kept throwing the same right hand. And I remember because I clipped it and I was like, I remember when I was watching the fight and I clipped it and I did a live on it. I'm like, look at how many times he threw this right hand without even setting it up. And I said, if he did that to Canelo, he'd be in trouble because he's just like not a care in the world. But then when he fought Caleb, after Caleb had did that to this shit, I'm telling you, he was in the crowd when he saw this, bro.
Right hand that connected on point. There's another body shot now. Huge left. Puts Morrell down. One punch. Good night.
Oh, that was bad, by the way.
It was a nice visual knockout. But I still consider who he knocked out. It was a 40-year-old man who got knocked out prior. It was Durrell at 40 years old, bro.
He did not get knocked out, HOD. He got
that was a knockout. If it would have been stopped, it would have been a TKO.
Fine. I get what you're saying. You're going off a tech.
No. Oh shit. Do you freeze? Oh shit, bro. What you do to your thing, bro? You're frozen. See, the boxing gods, man, they're telling you wrong, man. You're trying to argue with HLD about what's a TKO and a knockout. Yeah, I know, man. You got knocked out. See, that's a knockout right there, Shadow. You'll probably tag back in, hopefully. Plant does not beat Morrell. No way, bro. He gets knocked the fuck out, Ring Dog. Let's see what else we got here. Straight up, Pakistan. I mean, and that's why I don't know, man. We'll see. Well, I mean, it's a 50-50 fight. It's a 50-50 fight, regardless. Damn, I got the whole screen to myself. What a G. Yeah, Boomerang, they be trying to sell the fight. That's what they be doing. I mean, it's part of the game, man. They gotta sell the fight. Tackle, I'm not saying that at least, put him at the verge of almost getting stopped, but man, he couldn't. Which proves the point of what Morrell is saying. That he don't got no power. He's got hand speed and he overwhelms people. But he doesn't have one punch power. Morrell's got a lot heavier hands. Morrell hasn't really beaten any names, but he's only a 10-win fighter. He's only a 10-win fighter, or 11, I think it is. He does slap his punches, Blaze. He does most definitely slaps his punches because he's worried about just the overwhelming and speed of it. But he doesn't sit down on his punches. He definitely does. He doesn't sit on his punches. Boo Boo was too small for 168 to begin with, and then Benavidez is coming in at 200 pounds and shit. That's just bro. That the ring dog. That's being called. That's the epitome of being a weight bully, and that's why he's not going to be able to bully Morrell. Who thinks he's going to end up in a stoppage, or who thinks he's going to go to the cards? Yeah, ring dog, bro. He was way too small, man. He fought his entire career pretty much at 154, and then he's been at 160 for a minute. He was never a big dude. But who thinks this fight ends up in a KO, or who thinks this fight is going to end up at the cards? All right, so does you think the guy Benavidez is gonna stop Morrell? What you got though, Tycho? You got Morrell or you got David? No, Boomerang, he didn't impress me. It was his first fight. Like I said, the guy's only got 10 fights under his belt. His first fight at 175. Awesome, man. He was fighting in the sun, bro. That shit was nasty. That was not a good environment for anybody. And it's much of an excuse, but it's just that was shitty fighting. Be fighting with the sun in your eyes and all that crap. Couldn't imagine, bro, how hot you're gonna be. Oh, you got Morrell. Okay, Tycho. Maybe I'm a little bit biased. I'm just tired of all the Benavidez bullshit. but I like Morrell too. I mean, I seen him. What's that called? The Armory. I've been to I've flown out to the Army to see him fight. Right, they was in the sun, bro. I'm like, man, what the fuck? That was bad, bro. I wouldn't want to fight under those conditions. Ever, bro. You don't want to play basketball with the sun hitting you right in your eyes. So imagine, fucking boxing with the sun in your eyes and shit. That's gotta suck. Exactly. Yo, Shadow, you coming back, bro? Well, I'll chop it up with the chat for a while. Yeah, bro, I knocked him out, man. I don't know. He froze all of a sudden. So, hopefully he'll chime back in. I don't know. He froze. Maybe his internet went out. No, it didn't impress me either with that boomerang. With Bosnick, it didn't impress me at all. I thought Bosnick could have stepped on the gas more, and I mean, I thought, but the same thing. They both took, and that fight was on the same card too, though, right? It was Benavidez and Morrell were on the same card, I think, under the Crawford fight, right? Was it under the Crawford Majima fight? So they both look suspect, and the first fight at 175. So may the best man win on Saturday. But you're tuning into the HLD podcast, with co-host Shadow. I can't hear you, bro. We don't hear you out here. No, your volume is not working yet. That's what I thought, Psycho. He didn't step on the gas. Bro, I was saying the same thing. Step on the gas, bro. No worries, man. Take your time, man. Heck his ass. Yeah, like I was watching that, man. That was crazy. A Black Hawk hitting up, I think it was a passenger jet airliner. A small one, I think, though. Kind of suspect. No, ring dog. A helicopter in Washington D.C. Ran into a jet airliner, and it crashed in the river. Happened about an hour ago. Yeah, there's video out there, man. I mean, it's not very close up, but you can see the video when they impact, and you see the explosion. What's weird about it was a military helicopter believed to be a Black Hawk. I don't know much about the airplane other than it was a passenger airliner. It's a truth, though, dog. I mean, but the same thing goes when you get in your vehicle, man. The thing is that we don't see it such as a big deal, but more accidents and more car accidents and tragedies happen every day on the road than in airlines. The only thing that was an airplane, and the media makes it bigger. Yo, so, right. Well, the thing is, right, is that the helicopter ran into the plane. That was weird as fuck to me. Like, you got out that open view, you know what's up.
Yo.
Then one of the two, if not both, would have to have sensors indicating, a near miss coming through.
Yo, can you hear me?
I hear you now.
Okay. Go ahead. Keep talking, bro.
Yeah, so Shadow Ghost, man, I don't know, man. He's weird, man. But
no. Yo. So I'm on two PCs, right? I don't know what happened, but I'm on. So there's a PC to my left that's hooked up to a 1440p, like a big 32-inch right here, and then I got my other PC hooked up right here, and I don't know what's going on, but the internet cord is plugged in on this one. This is running off Wi-Fi, and all of a sudden this just turned off. And then this one was still working, but I couldn't log in. I don't know what the hell happened, bro. That shit is weird.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know. I don't know if it's because there's two people. That shouldn't have no effect on anything. But this is the first time I'm running two PCs though.
When I'm in my office, I just be running my I got a big monitor over here.
Wait, I'm just saying, do you think that's probably it with StreamYard? That is two PCs? That shouldn't be a problem though. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
I mean, is this the first time you did it?
Yeah, it's the first time.
I mean, that you're running both like this?
Yeah, my PCs. This is the first time I'm running two PCs connected together. Yeah, it's the first time.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, hey, man, trial and error. We'll see. But you're good to go now, man.
All right. So where was I, bro? We was talking about. Oh, what was you talking about, bro?
No, because one of the guys in the chat, Stetson Riker, he was like, man, hey, man, that there was that accident, that plane accident. There was a helicopter, but it was in Washington D.C. A military helicopter ran into
in D.C.
Yeah,
that's near me.
On a plane.
That's near me.
I know, but I mean, you're not like right there.
Right, I know. I don't hear it. It's like I'm saying it's near me, like I'm outside and shit. Like, oh, it's right there. Like,
yeah, but it was a Black Hawk that ran into a passenger airliner, bro, and it landed in the river or something like that. Kind of weird though. Just that Riker was mentioning. It makes you wonder who was in the airplane that they were chasing down the plane.
When did this happen?
About an hour ago.
Wait. You said a military copter? Helicopter?
A Black Hawk, yeah.
In Washington, that is kind
of
at
the Reagan airport. I mean, and it ran in. You could see the lights because they have a video of it. You can see from far away the light of the helicopter going right into the plane. I'm like, what the fuck?
And it makes you think, like, what was a Black Hawk doing out there like that? But anyway,
right, exactly.
Hey, so what was I saying? I know I was saying about oh yeah. So you was telling me
all right, that you said he wasn't knocked out. I'm saying, yeah, he was knocked out. He was in a TKO because it wasn't a stoppage. It was a literal KO. Either he didn't make. I didn't see the fight, so maybe it was he didn't make the count, or
no. Okay, because you're playing semantics. That's what we were talking about.
No, you're playing semantics. I'm just playing by what it is.
You understand when I say KO.
Yeah, but you see, I gotta understand. You understand the definition.
Because you're trying to say, well, if you look it up on the names, it's going to say not. I'm not talking. Okay, let me make it clear. I don't think Darrell had ever been knocked unconscious, bro.
All right, let me see if I could. Let me see.
Go ahead, show me. I don't think so. I know he lost to David Benavidez in a. I think the ref stopped it. I don't ever.
No, that was the one that Patrick said he got knocked out on with Benavidez.
Yeah, I don't remember like Darrell on his back or like unconscious though.
Darrell. Well, you can pull it up on the thing, man.
Yeah, I could pull it up here. Hold
on. I'll be honest with you, I didn't see the fight. I know I didn't because it was PBC. How you
gonna bring it up? How you gonna bring it up and you ain't see it?
Because I just thought boxing. It says KO.
Okay, hold on.
And I know since it was on PBC, I don't buy none of it.
Bro, what is up with you in PBC, bro? What do you tell? Are you one of these?
Because it was not a pay-per-view worthy fight. Just like Saturday. Yeah, this Saturday's not a pay-per-view worthy fight. I'm not paying for it.
Brother, but you basically are like, just because it's on PBC, I ain't gonna watch it type shit.
Because I know they're not gonna put something that's worth buying. It's synonymous.
Wait, no, hold on a second. Hold. That's not that to me, that's not true, because the first pay-per-view that Amazon put on was with Rolly and Pitbull and Canelo, right? Was it Canelo? and Munguia. No, that was a separate one. That the first one was Tank and Frank Martin, wasn't it? Tank, Frank Martin, Pitbull, Rolly. I think that
Yeah, I
was
saw that on YouTube.
that was a, and then they had another fight too. That was a good. I remember.
I'm not paying $80 for that. I rather go to my sports bar and get a steak, surf and turf, and watch it and put the $80 on that. But I'm not gonna pay them for that fight.
All right, but okay. Let me ask you this: the fight coming up with the Turk.
It's like $30. I might buy that. Yeah, I'm buying that. I'm gonna buy it. It's only $30.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me hold on.
No, actually wrong. I think he said it was $25.99.
It's only $25.
$25.99, bro.
Yo, the Turk ain't playing, bro.
But bro, yo, man, you gotta be like, damn, bro.
Wait. $25 for Bibble and Better Beef 2, Dubois, Joseph Parker, Shakur Stevenson, Floyd Schofield, Adamas and Shiraz, Virgil Ortiz and Israel Madrimov, Big Bang Zhang and Caballal, and Buatsi and Colin Smith. All 25. You
get all that for $25.99.
I'd pay 80 for that. Would you pay?
That's what I'm saying. You know, like make it worth our while.
Yeah.
He's just trying to break even. He's okay with breaking even.
Who the Turk ain't gonna make? Nah, he ain't breaking even. He ain't gonna make no money off.
He's okay with trying to break even.
He don't care though.
But I mean, it's enough to almost break even, and he, because all he's trying to do is promote Riyadh season, bro. Which I might go there. I might think about going out that way.
Hey, do you believe him when he says do you believe him when he did that interview and I think like when they asked the Turk, like, so why are basically, they, in so many words, they asked him that question, but sort of like, why are you putting up all the money for these fights if knowing that, you know, it possibly won't make any money back? He said something in regards to, my health isn't good. And
you mentioned that, but this is not his money, guys. This is the Saudi King's money.
That's what I mean. So that was my next question, is like, I don't know if it's that, because if it's not that and it has nothing to do with his health, then I'm telling you right now, nobody just spends free money. Like, there's got to be
it's the promoting of Riyadh season. You got to understand that Riyadh, in Saudi Arabia, they made a fund for promotion of entertainment and sports to bring to Saudi Arabia, and they've collected a money whole pot of $15 billion to spend on that.
That's a lot of money.
$15 billion. Then last week, or the week before that, they spent $1 billion to buy 10% of the zone.
They bought 10% of the zone?
Yeah.
And he's got his hand in the UFC. Did you hear that he's trying to fund I think it's John Jones and Tom Aspinall?
He's already got Dana White. Look, this is his game plan, and it's very simple. I mean, it's not simple, but this is a straightforward game plan. He bought Ring Magazine. He brought it back to his prestigiousness with the magazine and the gala and all that stuff. But his main purpose is one belt, one champion, and to use the lineal belt as that. And then he's gonna end up cutting off the legs of the sanctioning bodies and make a league, just like the UFC.
Can he can't cut off the sanctioning bodies.
He'll just tell every fighter, do not sign no more contracts, or I'll buy them out.
I could see somebody trying to take him out, bro, for that shit. Like, so
yeah,
basically, that man is trying to get rid of the WBC, the IBF, the WBA, the WBO.
He's gonna cut. Did you hear what Eddie Hearn just said the other day?
Nah, I told you I was sick. Remember yesterday?
Okay. Eddie Hearn said, bro, and this is you can look it up. He said, if the ex-ending asks me to wash his shoes, I'll wash them.
Who said that?
Eddie Hearn.
He said if this man wanted me to wash his shoes, I'll wash them.
Look it up, bro.
You tap dancing motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. He did not say that shit, bro. No way. I can't imagine him. And he's a promoter too.
Bro, a billionaire.
If he I gotta see this from did he say it on air?
Here, let me see. I can look it up for you. Yeah, he said the video's out there. He said it on a.
If this man tells me to wash it, bro, that's first off, that's demeaning as hell. Like that's
he says because I know that, and then he explained himself. You know, look, man, this is different type of money, the opportunity, and nowhere else am I going to be able to get my fighters these opportunities. Simple as that.
Hey, but damn, bro, you got some dignity. You ain't gonna sit there and say, bro, he told me to wash his shoes. I'm gonna wash, but like that's some crazy shit, bro. Listen, I don't care how much money you paying me. I ain't gonna say in front of the camera, in front of everybody. If HOD tells me to wash his shoes, I'm how high you want me to jump, sir? Like I ain't doing that shit. I got dignity.
Oh, it was.
Then again, you are, this is different type money we talking about, right?
It is different type of money, man. Here, let me play the audio as I can only do.
Eddie, I remember when you came to Manhattan, rooftop New York City, to launch the zone, the $1 billion budget, and like how, and now we're here where in America, all promoters are struggling with the sport pretty much. I mean, we had some big fight, Ryan and Tank, but it's not 2002.
Yeah.
It's 2025. So what do you think about, I imagine you surely didn't envision this playing out 7 years later. Like, what do you think of that?
In terms of his excellence?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. I think, has there ever been a better time for boxing? I don't think so. Like, in terms of what's coming up, and people say, like, oh, yeah, but, a lot of the big fights are going to Rio. So what? Oh, for a long period of time, a lot of the big fights were just going to Vegas. So wherever the big fights are happening, as long as they're happening, the sport is thriving. And we're seeing that in terms of the interest. Now, it's very important to make fights like Boots against Stanionis, like Benavidez Morrell next week, like Gervonta Davis in March, like Canelo Crawford. As long as we keep the big fights coming to America as well, we should be embracing what we're seeing around the world. Like that Feb 22nd card. If I did that card, we might go out of business. Do you know what I mean? It's insane.
So is there a false sense of security?
You heard what he just said, right?
No.
About that if he was to make that February 22nd card, he would go bankrupt.
Okay, but so where's the part where he says?
Okay, I'm looking it up on the transcript so we can get to that part.
I mean, I hear what he said. He's making sense, bro. I mean, I hear, but you also heard the part where he said, as long as we keep getting fights in America as well. He did.
Well, yeah, no, and he is. That's the thing is that well, I mean, no, Eddie Hearn only really cares about the UK, but
that big card that we're talking about, the one that was $25, that's not in America, is it? Like Shakur and
no, that's in Saudi Arabia.
That's in Saudi Arabia, right?
Yep.
Okay, and you think and if he does Crawford and Canelo, like you think I don't think that'll be in America either.
Here it is. It was coming up. It's at the 150 mark.
I still can't believe he said if this guy tells me to wash his shoes, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
And let me go right here.
But I'm humble enough to know this is another level, and I have no problem working for His Excellency. If he asked me to clean his shoes, I would probably do it. But I'm humble enough to know, Sean. Like I know what the opportunities are for the fighters and me personally and the business, and I like it. Do you know what I mean?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's wow, bro. That's man. He said, I got no problem working for the Excellency. If he asked me to clean his shoes, I probably would.
Yeah, I changed the word from clean to wash, but yeah,
it's the same shit, bro.
Yeah,
it's the same shit. Like that's crazy, bro.
But after he's saying it's because he knows the opportunity he's creating for his fighters, and it's the truth, bro. It's money like beyond what they could ever thought they could get from even their own promoters. Eddie Hearn just said it. I couldn't pay these fights. I could if I was to do this card.
Eddie the shoe shiner, bro.
Yeah,
Eddie
bro.
shoe shiner.
And he's humble enough to do it. Now, you could think that he explains himself. The thing you can just say that and that take it out of context. Totally no. He understands what's up, bro. And his duties is to his fighters.
I'm glad this person brought up Tank. So let me ask you this. You notice how even the fighters that like wasn't real big on Turk at first, right? And if you remember, at one point it was Tank, Canelo, Inoue. If you remember, I remember there was a time where the faces of boxing, like the pound for pound dudes. I know Tank, it's questionable whether you want to put him there or not, right? But he's still one of the faces in America. But Tank, you had Canelo, you had Inoue. None of them were like doing business with the Turk. And then you remember the Turk said some shit about Canelo and everything, and he said something like, "I'm not talking to him directly, but it'll be in his best interest to talk to me," and shit like that. Remember? And then now it comes around, like now we got Ryan and Devin and fucking Rolly and fighting Ryan, and then T.O. with a 3-fight deal, and all these guys are coming around. So obviously it's big money, right? But even Inoue. The only one that's not, though, is Tank. So my question is, do you think there's enough money to actually have Tank actually? Because I'm a firm believer, bro, that I think Tank is gifted, but I think he's got no problem ending his career without fighting Devin, without fighting Teal, without fighting Shakur, without fighting Keyshawn. He's got I could definitely see him like, I'm out. I don't need to do anything to prove y'all anything. Let's just look. That's how it looks like to me with Tank. And the crazy thing is I think he's got the skills to beat these guys. You know what I mean? But we'll never know, because I feel like he's got no problem saying, "Yo, I'll leave right now. I ain't got to fight none of these guys." Like
he could have left 5 years ago for me, bro. I could give a shit.
I know how you feel about him, but I'm saying, like,
bro, his graduating class graduated 5 years ago. He's still in high school, and his classmates are already about to get their master's degree. He's still in high school.
But I'm saying though, like, if he had, because Canelo did
everybody moved up from the division.
No, but hold on. Canelo did a completely 180, bro. Because if you remember, a couple months ago, I remember when Canelo was on the what's the dude that was
Canelo never said he would never fight him. He said there's a number.
Let me say what I'm gonna say. Canelo was on that show with Sway. It was Sway Universe, right? Sway, right? And he brung up. I remember him saying, like, "Yo, the excellent." Let me see if I still got it. He said something like the excellency, and he brought up Crawford, and he brought up money, and that was the first time I heard Canelo say, "Oh, well, if he's willing to pay me what I want."
Yeah,
right. But before that, HOD, before that, the Turk was on camera, like, he almost like he was being, I remember the one part, like, he was almost like he wants me to pay him how much? Like, he was like, he wants me to pay him $100 million, this and that. And then next thing you know, he goes on the Sway. And then now it's like, I don't know how much he's paying.
And now
how much you think he's paying Canelo to fight Crawford?
150 million.
He's got to be paying him that.
Canelo doesn't want this fight. You want this fight.
That's what I mean.
I'm saying, like him talking to Turkey. Crawford brings nothing to me. I'm gonna knock him out, and I'm not gonna have no legacy on it. Now, you want me to fight this guy for it? Pay me the money that I want, and I'm okay. We'll fight. This is a money grab. That's it, and not because Canelo asked for it.
Well, I mean, look, bro. To be fair, if this is the one thing I don't like about this, bro, is because and I got nothing against Crawford. I like Crawford, and matter of fact, I do think if anybody can actually do it, it's him. It's just here.
No, he ain't.
I'm not
He's
saying
not
he
even
is.
close.
I'm saying if anybody can, I think in the lower weight.
If he was born in a different weight class, maybe.
Well, now the thing is that by the small chance by the chance that Crawford does beat him, he goes down as like the best fighter ever, right? But then if he loses, people are gonna say he was daring to be great, bro. He moved up 2 weight classes, like you know what I mean. But if Canelo fucking loses, they're gonna question his whole fucking career, bro.
If Inoue was to go up and beat Usyk, I mean he'd go down as the greatest ever, of course. If Monster Inoue goes up too.
Oh, what? No, what if he? Let's make it more realistic. Let's say if he moved up and fought Tank.
Tank is nobody, bro. He's not a legacy. He's a nobody to me, bro. He's a prospect.
HOD. Look,
dude has not fought anybody. When you fight the best with the best, you get that.
I'm not saying he has.
He's a prospect.
HOD, you talk about Tank like he's garbage, bro.
Bro, he's a prospect. I'm fed up with the prospect for 30 years. He's been in high school on a 10-year program. That's what Tank is. He's been in high school. He's supposed to graduate in 4 years, and he's going to year 10. So
okay. So let me ask you a question then. If Tank was to fight Shakur, who would you pick?
I got to see how Shakur looks in his next fight.
Exactly.
No. Exactly. I have to see how Shakur looks because he was injured in his last fight. So I got to see what this kid is going to put up. But if I get the Shakur that puts gloves on you, I'm going to go with Shakur. I just don't know what Shakur we got. I don't know because he was injured. So I got to see what he's got.
I don't know if he was really injured when he fought De Los Santos, bro.
Well, he had a busted knuckle. I know that for a fact.
Did he have it in it? Did he have it in his last fight against Artem?
I'm trying to remember how that fight went.
Yeah, Artem. He said that he was gonna stop Artem and do all this other shit.
Well, no, forget about the topic. Everybody's gonna say, "I'm gonna stop him" and all that.
Bro, hold on, HOD. Hold on.
But did he put leather on him?
No, hold on a second, brother, because you had a fight. You gotta understand this, bro. You had a fight where you broke a fucking record for the least amount of punches thrown and landed, both of y'all. So you gotta watch what you say.
Can you tell me, did he put leather on Artem, bro? I'm trying to remember.
No, let me, because then in the very next fight, you gotta watch what you say, bro, because everybody's already on your ass, like, bruh, you threw the least amount of punches, like you broke a record for that. So you know damn well if you start going around saying I'm gonna stop this dude, people are gonna hold you to it, bro. Come on now, it's just how it is.
Well, I get, but did he put leather on him? I'm trying to remember that fight.
What, Artem?
No, he didn't put. Was that the one that people started walking out, right?
That's the one where people were sleeping and
people were walking out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People were walking out.
So
I'm gonna give you my answer on the 23rd, and I'll give you my straight up answer on that. I'll give you my straight up answer.
You gotta see how Tank performs against fucking.
No. How Shakur performs versus
against Schofield in order for you to answer if you think he beats Tank?
Because I think the best version of Shakur does. I had Shakur for the longest.
So did I. I actually did. Until I saw him do a quadruple step back off a fucking feint or a jab.
Like, yeah, that shit is nasty.
Jumped on the other side of the ring, bro, to avoid a punch. Like that's come on, bro. You in a fight, my guy. Like,
if he does that in his next fight,
there's a difference between being defensive and what he was doing in that fight, bro.
If I don't see A class Shakur, then I'm gonna have it as even still just like that, a boring fight. He could win a fight.
Shakur said he coming like prime Chapo was. I'm sure he said a lot of shit.
But Tank is a globetrotter, bro.
What's his name? The mob ties dude.
You know, Tank has been fighting with the varsity team in high school for 10 years. Like, come on, my man. When are you gonna go to college? What division?
That's why too, by the way, that's why too, I was always defending Canelo when it came, because a lot of times I don't know, it seemed like to me at one point it was a lot of the Tank fans and the because they were all like in the same group. It looked like to me like the Tank, the Wilder, and it didn't nothing wrong with that. Like I like Tank or whatever, but it just seemed like it was the same group that was like trying to like downplay Canelo, but then they would sit there in the same live and like try to act like Tank ain't do shit. Like, you know what I mean? And it was just weird to me because I'm like, bro, how can you sit there and say that about Canelo, but then you're very next, like in the same live, you over here trying to push Tank, like if he ain't fight, like we could say he needs to fight this guy too and stuff like that. So it was always weird to me, and that's why I always like I felt like I don't know. I just felt like it looked crazy for somebody to like say that about Canelo, and then they turn around and be like pumping Tank, like if you know what I mean, like they're not seeing what's going on. It was just weird to me, bro. It was weird.
Yeah. No, but you know what? As far as being then a fan, like I if he gives me that same type of performance, bro, I'm not gonna be bothered on wanting to watch Shakur fight anybody.
But okay, but HOD is what I'm trying to tell you. So look, he had a fight against De Los Santos, right? Okay, fine. He was injured. Fine. But they break a record for the least amount of punches, I think, in a championship fight or whatever. Both of them, right? You can't just I don't know why people just they exclude De Los Santos. Like he's part of it too, bro. So him too. But so he has that performance, right? Then he says what he was gonna do to Artem, right? And then they start sleeping and they motherfuckers leaving the ring in his hometown. And then that's when the whole Cameron and Mace shit they got on him and everything like that, right?
Right.
So my question to you is like, bro, if he was injured in that De Los Santos fight, he wasn't injured in the Artem fight, and he still
but he still could win. But he could still win. I hate it. It's a shitty performance. I don't want to see that type of fighting, but he could still win. See, that regardless of the fact, which is one thing they say, yo, who cares what they think? They're booing you. You got the W? Yeah, that means you won, right? Right. Was okay. Now, did you get performance of the year? Fuck no. You know what I mean? Just you gotta separate the entertaining performance factor from the W.
But I don't know. Me personally, I get it, bro. I agree with you when it comes to Tank, but the one thing where we disagree on is I've seen Tank walk motherfuckers down, bro.
I get it. Like I see the time. Like man, we're talking about pad work, right? And we're talking about Benavidez. What pad work is that? Now have you seen how Tank pad work is? Bro, it's a thing of beauty.
Hold on. You know? What I'm saying is like I'm just talking about Shakur, bro. I'm not talking about TL. I'm not talking about Ryan. I'm not talking about anything.
I'm saying Tank.
I'm just saying Shakur, right? If I'm going off that, right? I'm telling you right now, I see a man that's not gonna fear anything that Shakur does. And
okay, how's he gonna catch him?
Because, bro, Tank is gonna start. Tank cuts the ring off well. HOD.
No, nobody's cutting off the ring off a guy who's avoiding engagement. I don't care who you are. If you're running, you're not gonna cut the ring off a runner. Canelo could not cut the ring off of Charlo. Once he dropped him, he couldn't cut. What? He was running.
So you're admitting Shakur's gonna run, bro.
Okay. But he's still gonna win the fight. He knows how to win the fight running.
You don't know that. You don't know if the judges are gonna give it to him, bro.
If
he fought Tank and then did what he did with De Los Santos, I got them giving the fight to Tank.
Well, I mean, the politics might play that way. I mean, but he knows how to win this way already. You know what I mean? The thing is, he's been winning this way.
I still am very interested. I told you why I'm interested in the Schofield fight. I think that kid is an athlete, bro. I don't think there's any way in earth he's gonna outbox Shakur, but he does switch stances. He's a switch hitter, and in one of those stances, he's got a real good check hook, bro. And I think the best way for him to beat Shakur, he's gonna have to catch him. The thing is, like, I don't like when people make it seem like Shakur is like not fucking hittable, bro. Like he's it. I don't care.
He's not hittable when he's running, bro. He's not.
I don't care who you are and how good you are, bro. You're going to get hit in boxing.
Yeah, but you're not going to land clean flush. You're just not. I don't care how hard you hit. If you can't land clean flush, you're not going to do shit. And that's the problem with Shakur. And since he don't, now they're already telling us we don't.
No,
care.
he doesn't. Tycho, he doesn't. I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing with y'all. Like, don't get it twisted, bro. I'm not. I know Shakur is gifted, bro, and he's got a great.
I don't think he's gifted. I just don't like that shit style.
Gifted. No, I think he's me. I think he's good. I'm just saying, bro. Like motherfuckers talk like he can't get hit, bro.
Yeah, but he doesn't get hit too often flush, bro. It's just not.
You with Tank, you only need one.
Bro, but he has to touch up a little bit to set it up.
Not with Tank, bro. You just need one.
When have you seen Shakur stay still enough to get landed flush?
So that's what I'm trying to tell you, brother. You're not listening to me. He's gonna have to have a perfect fight. I don't think the fight will ever happen anyway. But if it did, he would have to have a perfect fight, bro. And I don't see that happening. I don't know.
I think that no. For you to say to have to land just one punch, Tank would need to have a perfect fight to find that one punch in him to knock him out. He's not outboxing him, I tell you that. And boxing, he's not outboxing Shakur. Not with his little 5 foot, 23-inch arms. He's not gonna get it. He's not gonna out. Did you freeze again? He froze again, bro. For the knockout. Knocked them out again, second time. Tank ain't gonna fight anybody because he hasn't. He hasn't fought anybody in 10 years. Yeah, he froze. He'll be back. It happened. It happened about a half hour ago. I mean, yeah. Do I see the eye test from Tank? Absolutely. There's no question about it. Especially in the last 4 years, you've seen him dedicated. Not being a cheeseburger away from being a heavyweight when he's not in training camp. He's been fit. So he's taking his craft seriously in the last 4 years, and I can respect that, to a sense. But he hasn't fought anybody until he fights another worthy champion. And the thing is, all the best fighters already moved on from 135, bro. His class was with Tio, Ryan Garcia, and Devin Haney. And he let those 3 fighters graduate and move on. And now he wants to pick up on the young guys. Come on, bro. Dude's a globetrotter. He does not get my respect. There's zero legacy in fighting him. And now with Turkey in the game, they don't need him for the bag. Turkey's paying these fighters good money. They don't need Tank Davis no more to make a bag. So Tank is now the odd man out. Andy Cruz needs to. What can I say? I think Andy Cruz needs about 3 more fights, 3 to 5 fights, so we can see that with Shakur. That would be a good fight. I would like to see that fight. Andy Cruz and Shakur. I would like to see that fight. I would like to see what who's going to be more defensive minded. Even though we already seen Andy Cruz get touched. Yeah, but Andy Cruz has been doing bachata a couple times already in his short career as a pro. So I think it'll be that Shakur won't be afraid of him, and he won't be afraid of Shakur, and maybe we'll see styles make fights, and we'll see a good fight from that. I think that would be a good fight. Well, or it could be as boring as the other ones. It could be like that Crawford and Madrimov fight, bro. Yeah, it should be a 50-50. Well, we'll see how it happens after the fight with with Schofield. I could then see them setting up Schofield later on with Andy Cruz at 135. I think that should have been the better bet for Schofield to maybe fight Andy Cruz first. I don't know if he's got more power. They're about the same because he doesn't. He has no dog in him in it to show me that he could stop a guy. He has respectable power. I give you that. Truly. Right, Cruz is because they have the same amount of you know they're about the same level as pros, not as experienced because Andy Cruz obviously is experienced, but as far as in their pros, I think they're about equally matched. The thing is that I see Shakur when he puts leather on people, man, it's like okay, get it going. When he puts that, gives you that 3, 4, 5 punch combination. Oh, you know, he puts leather on people. He busts you up. But I'm more afraid of that. He doesn't. I don't think he thinks he has a chin. I think that's the problem with Shakur. He doesn't trust his chin. He doesn't know what his chin can take, and that's what got him running scared. I mean, as we see him, you know, as we say for him running, I don't think he trusts his chin. And you know, we covered up with the you know, boxing hit not get hit. But I think he doesn't. We don't know if I don't know what his chin can take. I don't know. You guys just fix your mic, Shadow, when you're ready. Will will Schofield get to test this chin? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see him test his chin. We'll see if he could take a pop. I mean, we'll see if he can land one. He says it, but like I said, man, you gotta catch that motherfucker, bro, and it's hard to catch him.
Yo,
I hear you.
damn, bro, I gotta get off this shit, bro, because I don't know what the fuck is going on, but my main PC, it keeps it. I don't know what the fuck is going on, bro, but I got 2 PCs hooked up, and I must have something hooked up incorrectly, bro.
Incorrectly, or like you were saying, sharing the same
It's sharing.
stream.
Well, I got, because normally what I would do is I would have a PS5 over here, and I have the PS5 hooked up to this monitor, and
And then you split it.
I took the PS5 out and I put the gaming PC. I got 2 gaming PCs, so I put the one over here and I put the one over here, my new one. And then I just figured, oh well, I could just have an extra PC right here until I sell it or whatever, or do whatever. But now it's like they're sharing, and this one just turns off. Like it just but then this one is working fine.
So it's so the other one over there is so
it just stopped. Like the internet just stops.
So maybe that
hold on. Let me
that thing heats up, and the other one it shuts down.
Yeah, let me see something. Hold on.
I bet it heats up, bro. The network card. Because it's still working on the big monitor, as you're saying. That means it's the other one. I go like, bro, man, don't fix it till it's broke. Go back to your setup. Yours, whose name doesn't Keyshawn mention? Oh, he doesn't man. Well, is that they're at different levels. Even Bozy this weekend on this last fight. They're Keisha's about to get a title shot. So why does he need to mention Andy Cruz? He's not professionally. They're not at the same level. So it makes no sense to even mention his name. Now, somebody who's on the come up or who's in the middle of the pack, then it would make sense to mention his name. That's all it is. You gotta understand it's a business. You know what I mean? It's not just straight up like, oh man, I want to kick your ass and let's go. You know what I mean? So your goal is the business, trying to get the title shot, blah blah blah. So it's a lot of moving pieces all at once. And I respected that from Bozy this week, and he acknowledged that his fight is not at the same level professionally for right now. But once Andy Cruz gets in position for a title shot, mandatory spot, then he's got no choice but to have to. Then I got to take care of this mandatory. Who else is on this card on Saturday? I don't even know who else is on the card on Saturday. I think the only thing I've been focused on is the Morrell fight. Let's see here. Let's see who else is on this thing. Oh, the Fulton Figueroa. I got Figueroa in that one, man. I got Figueroa. You know what? I'm not calling him that name, bro. It's Isaac Cruz, bro. He's lost that nickname, man. He's lost that nickname. I mean, it was a close fight, and not too outrageous with it, but I thought Figueroa won too, and I think after Stefan got knocked out by Inoue, he had another tough fight, which I think went to a split decision, maybe. I think it was. I got Figueroa winning the fight on Saturday. It's a possibility, man, because Inoue already, he already shattered that jaw. Yeah, he shattered that jaw. So Brandon has a good chance of that, a stoppage. Yeah, all right, you said it, stoppage. I don't think a knockout, but it could be a stoppage. What's going on, rolling with the punches? Oh, they're fighting at 130, right, Amok? They're at 130 now. Or 126, I'm sorry, 126. Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
Hey, man, I got to get off because I don't know what the fuck is going on, bro.
I got you, man.
It's gotta be the fact that I got. So I found out one of the main issues is that
seems to be working fine now, but
well, okay, but I'm trying to tell you. So when I didn't have them both hooked up, I have a Wi-Fi device hooked up to this. Like I could run it off the internet cord, or I could also run it off Wi-Fi. It's dual. It does both, right? But the moment I have both computers running off, both gaming PCs running off, the Wi-Fi becomes disabled on this one. I can't even find it. Like I don't know if I got to go into BIOS or whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna fix this shit. So next
You
time
know what I'm thinking? That since it's got two Wi-Fis, and it's probably like, oh, am I looking for Wi-Fi or not? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
I think it's getting cut. Yeah, it's getting something's in. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Before it fucking cuts off again. Y'all, I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you, bro.
yeah, man. Let me shout out to the chat. You know, thanks for tuning in, and hit the like and subscribe.
I'll go live again before the fight comes on because I'm gonna definitely talk about this fight. I can't wait to see it though. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Everybody, peace, man. God bless.
I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. My bad, bro. I'm gonna fix this shit next time before I go live. So y'all have a great day.